the snows that fall are a trifle wider, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter. That's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that's because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area and 172-point inspection. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. As for my Uncle Joey, he's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Hello and welcome to Lyman, Wyoming, as we are set here for Lady Bobcat basketball. JV game just got finished up. Lady Cats falling to the Lady Eagles of Lyman, and made our trip here. This is Kevin Gerber on 101.7 KDNO, and I'll be joined shortly by Travis Bomengen as well, as he was in over at the middle school watching the JV boys play. Cody was putting in some time over there, so he'll be here shortly to join me as well. And yeah, my first time in a long time since I've been in the Lyman Eagles gymnasium. I think the last time and only time I've been in this gym was my sophomore year of high school, so I won't do the math on that, but it's been a minute. And I'll share a story later as we get into it, as far as my first experience with some varsity basketball ages ago. But anyways, with that being said, we're here to watch some Lady Bobcat basketball. And appreciate those of you listening on 101.7 KDNO, those of you not able to make the long trip over here to Lyman and Mountain View for the weekend. Looks like we might have a little weather. Have had such a nice winter so far, minus a week or so really, to now kind of snowing out there a little bit today. Kind of makes me go, oh man, but I guess we're that time of year, so it's expected. But Lady Cats did play the Lady Eagles in Rawlins during the tournament right after the break, and Lyman, being a really well-rounded basketball team and have been for a number of years, did end up beating the Lady Cats in that game. And so Lady Cats needing to come and kind of change up the system. I know Bomengen always has stats for us, so if we have a chance, we'll have him share those as well, as kind of where we stand compared to those. But yeah, we're here high up on the one side. It'll be kind of fun to be on the opposite side of the benches. We're usually behind them, so it'll be kind of fun to be able to watch from across the court. So we are we're getting ready to go here. Kind of excited to see how the Cats do. I can't remember again the score. It wasn't the prettiest of scores for Lady Cats, but that doesn't mean anything. Sometimes you can catch a team thinking that they're going to look past you or something like that and come in and shock them. And, you know, Lady Cats going to need to put some good games together here this weekend just to kind of help out overall record. Now, this one doesn't affect necessarily their conference record, but it will affect overall record, of course, and that can always change up placements for, you know, regional tournaments and things like that. So because of that, makes these games all important, and just to kind of start getting things moving in the right direction also for the Lady Cats. So also I talked about those of you listening on 101.7 KDNO. Also want to give a shout out to those of you spending some time on the YouTube channel WyoToday, as we're able to stream live from Lyman so that you can watch the games live as we bring them to you. And again, I'm going to take a quick break. We'll see if Travis is able to join me here shortly, and then we'll come back with a little bit more of our pregame show. Again, this is Kevin Gerber alongside Travis Bomengen on 101.7 KDNO, and those of you streaming live on YouTube on the WyoToday channel. Appreciate you guys, and we will be back after a word from our sponsors right after this.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones, and we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones Financial Advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
All right, and that's the perfect time for us to talk about our Edward Jones Keys to the Game, and that is presented by Edward Jones and our financial advisor right there in Thermopolis, Travis Winger. Appreciate him bringing the keys to the game, and going to kind of wing it a little bit as Travis usually has our keys and has talked to the coaches and things as well. And but really for Lady Cats, I mean, it's going to just kind of find in some balance for them. It kind of seems like it's been all or nothing, unfortunately, for JC and Cam, kind of leading scores for Lady Cats. It seems like they've both had some really good games, and then there's been a few times they've disappeared, so it'll just be that moment of trying to find that rhythm for them. And then Hannah Hill coming on, so I would say even finding those key players, continuing to grow on those key players that have been either in that starting lineup, and like I said, Hannah Hill having a couple great weeks here back to back with some scoring and just being more aggressive and things like that. Didn't score a lot of points, I don't think, against Lovell last week, but had some great looks at it. And then again, being more aggressive going to the hoop, which has opened up the outside shot for her, which she's been finding some range lately. So that's big. And I think bench play is always really big too for any team, but for the Lady Cats as well. And so I'm going to bring out those couple keys here. And I see Travis, you probably saw him at the bottom of the screen there. So we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll come back with the keys to the game further after a word from our sponsor. We'll be right back.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander and Riverton.
Looking for a clean, comfortable room in Thermopolis? Quality Inn of Thermopolis offers great rates with your choice of king, queen, or family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Reserve your room today. Call 307-864-5515. Amenities include free hot breakfast, pet-friendly, premium free Wi-Fi, indoor pool, truck parking, and more. Reserve your room today by calling 307-864-5515. Quality Inn of Thermopolis. Stop in to Vickland Pharmacy in Thermopolis to see what a hometown pharmacy really feels like. It's the only locally owned and operated pharmacy in town, and they are a compounding pharmacy to boot. They offer prescriptions, medical equipment, Medicare open enrollment, medication therapy management, and more. Vickland Pharmacy can save you time and money. The service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Vickland Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Max Market in Thermopolis.
All right, and we're back here with the pregame show, and Edward Jones, keys to the game here, and I kind of quickly set up Travis's camera, so he's fixing his tools here as we go, making sure we got it right. I usually have him at a pretty good angle. I must have one leg shorter than the other, Travis. It always makes me get angled in there a little bit. But what did you have for us today for our Edward Jones keys to the game?
Well, Kev, as we look at this, this is actually going to be a decent game. As we match up with them, the Lady Eagles do score about 10 points more a game than us, but the rest of our statistics are actually pretty good. And if you look at where we've played some similar teams, the scores between Buffalo and us, it was 37-64 for us, and it was 37-65 for them. So, like I say, I think we have a chance with this if we can come in. Keys to the game are number one, as we talked about with the girls, is very, very patient with offense.
Yeah.
Run the offense, wait for that second cutter, driving in that open shot. Make sure we're shooting off 2 feet, good, coming to a good jump stop. We've been having some trouble taking that step and getting us in trouble. And then number 3 is being aggressive like we try to be on defense and really blocking out, keeping the girls off the boards.
Right, and I know, do you have it in front of you by chance what the score was last time these two played? I know it wasn't the best game for us, but again, it was kind of might have been an early game or something like that as well. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, they played down in the tournament.
In Rollins?
Yeah, in Rollins, and I wrote down all the other ones, but I forgot to write that one down.
I couldn't remember. I looked last night and then was going to write it down on my sheet as well and forgot. But yeah, I mean, seeing that's good. I mean, Lyman's kind of been one of those teams that have been, at the state tournament a number of years. They're a well-coached team. They Coach Hansen always has them working and playing hard. So they're doing a little bit of senior night stuff here, and that kind of gets us with our keys to the game as we look forward here. I imagine as the teams are getting ready to go, we'll be standing for the national anthem, getting ready to go as well. So with that, we're going to take a quick break. That will end our pregame show. We'll be right back with the starters of the game and the start of Lady Bobcat basketball on 101.7 KDNO right after this.
Ever wonder why so many babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis? Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Warland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton? Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area and 172-point inspections. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. As for my Uncle Joey, he's the best.
job, Kate. Yeah.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted jackrabbit java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, and we're here for the starting lineups of Lady Bobcat basketball here. And for Lyman Eagles is number 0, Owen Hansen, number 1, Morgan Anderson, number 3, Addison Smith, number 13, Briley Bradshaw, and number 14, Peyton Anderson. And I apologize, not number 3, number 2, which will be Paige Rose in. And then for your Lady Cats, kind of back to the starting lineup that Coach Weinberger's had a number of times here. You'll have senior Dazzlin Hunt, number 2. You'll have sophomore, number 5, Cam Farrell. You'll have number 10, sophomore JC Owsley, number 14, junior Hannah Hill, and number 30, junior Austin Slagle. So we'll get ready for Lady Cat basketball here as they take on the homestanding Lady Eagles of Lyman. And kind of a cool court here, Travis, with the basketballs as the key there. I like that a lot.
Well, and somebody made the comment, well, if you're a volleyball player, that's in your volleyball court, but there is an eagle holding the volleyball in center court.
There you go. And the tip-off is up, and Lyman will have the ball here. So ball ends up in Paige Rose's hand. She'll wait to set up the offense, wait to see what the Lady Cats do. Lady Cats come out in a man-to-man defense. Number 13, Briley Bradshaw, will have it in the corner. Pass from Hansen now. Pass to number 14, Peyton Anderson. And I think you'll hear the name Anderson and Bradshaw quite a bit this evening. Bradshaw, because you'll hear it a couple times for the boys as well. Cam right through the middle of the 3-2 zone there. Looks for JC Owsley, misses her just a little high. And now gets it back in, and then a steal by Lyman as she stands out of bounds. That's Paige Rose as steps in and tries to get the ball, but steps out of bounds as she does. So just 40 seconds gone by here in this opening quarter. Lady Cats down 2-0 to the Lady Lyman Eagles. Cam Farrell out to JC Owsley. Now up to Dazzlin Hunt, waiting for Cam to get it back in the corner. Cam, oh man, a little hop there.
Jump stop we talked about.
Yeah, it was, and she almost didn't give herself up, but just a little half second quicker, I think they maybe would have let it go. So Paige Rose will walk the ball up for Lady Lyman Eagles. Cam is going to pick her up at half court. Pass up to the top of the key to Anderson. Anderson now will pass into Bradshaw and JC Owsley as she tries to jump over the top to knock it away. Will get a foul. I think she's usually good for 1 or 2 of those a game where she kind of tries to jump and knock it out from behind. And Owen Hansen will take the ball out for Lady Cats. And for everybody that doesn't know, Sherry Pebbles is trying to crawl underneath our camera right now. So she'll stay. She's doing a great job. But if looks could kill, I would have. As she comes across and turnover there by the Lady Eagles, and Lady Cats needing help. Cam Farrell needing someone to come in to come get the ball, and they're going to get a 5-second call, and Cam Farrell just kind of just not having any help there from somebody to come and help her out.
Yeah, the other girls were just walking down the floor. It's like, that's not my job.
No, and Cam kept yelling. And, and even the booming voice of TJ wasn't getting anybody's attention. I could hear it through our headphones. So Bradshaw now will get it up to Hansen. And Hansen going to spin inside through that 2-3 zone. Kind of throws up a wild shot with her left hand. No good. And Austin Slagle will come down again. Austin Slagle doing a great job last week on the boards. Now get the ball into Cam Farrell's hands. Again, a 3-2 zone here by Lyman Eagles. Cam going to break through that. Pass over to JC Owsley. JC going to bring it up with her left hand up to the top of the key. Again, kind of a little bit of a different defense. You don't see a lot of 3-2 zones much anymore, but they don't leave the ball alone. They have somebody on it. Now Chloe has it, passes it over to Cam Farrell. Now to JC, she's just left open. 15-foot elbow key shot, no good. Gets it back from Slagle. Now Chloe Owsley has it. She'll kick it out to her sister. JC, good head fake there. Drive in, tries to pull up, and is going to get hit on the arm as she goes up for the shot, and that'll be a foul, I believe, on Morgan Anderson, sure enough.
Yeah, scores still 2-0 with 5:58 left in the first quarter. JC on the line for 2.
And JC having a good night of free throw shooting on Saturday, not the greatest on Friday, so we'll see if how it goes through here.
Missed her first one.
And I know TJ, he called me out. He said I messed up on stats on one of the games where one of the players made some free throws that I didn't call. JC Owsley does miss the second one there. He always likes to listen back, so he gives me a hard time if he hears me stumble over myself. So that's only like 6 or 7 times a night. So ball comes up for Paige Rose. Oh, good backdoor cut there by Owen Hansen, and just left wide open, and that'll be another bucket there. It'll be a quick timeout here for Bobcats, full timeout. We're going to take a break as well. We'll be right back after this.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
All right, and we're back here. 5:45 left here in this opening quarter. Lyman Eagles 4 over the top Lady Cats 0. Dazzlin Hunt does come back in after a quick break, kind of after that, kind of just missing, coming and helping Cam out on that turnover there. Austin Slagle gets it at the free throw line, and now I think the Lady Cats are finding a weakness in that zone, and it's right at the free throw line there, Travis, and two good shots.
2 wide open shots the Cats have had. Tough pass.
Right. And then Hannah Hill will go and save it there as Bradshaw knocked it away, but she was able to run it down. And Cam looking for somebody trying to find JC Owsley top of the key. Bradshaw gets a steal, passes over to Anderson. That's Morgan Anderson, and she'll get it back to Bradshaw. And then up at the top is Paige Rose again. So both number 1 and number 14 are Andersons. That is Peyton Anderson at the top of the key now. She'll get it to Owen Hansen, set up their offense. Now over to Rose. And then ball gets knocked away, but it will stay with the Lady Eagles. Rose set to pass it in. She'll try to pass it into Bradshaw, and Bradshaw will knock it away. Good defense there by Lady Cats, goes out by the Lady Eagles. So Bobcats will get the ball. Oh, about didn't get in quick enough there. She was stepping in from out of bounds. And Cam Farrell here will have it. Gets it over to Dazzlin Hunt. Dazzlin gets it over to the corner to Hannah Hill. Hannah Hill's going to
nice shot
from the corner, and a 3-point shot again for her. And I kind of talked about that in the pregame about how far along her shots come, Travis, here.
Well, and her confidence. We talked about that last week. She's just playing with more confidence, not afraid or timid. If she has the open shot, she'll take it.
Absolutely.
She'll drive in.
Well, and that one was really with a good closeout from Lyman. During that, and France tried to drive in, not able to make the layup. It goes off of the Lyman Eagles. Now a press here, good pass there from Hannah Hill to JC Owsley. JC Owsley gonna drive in, spin move, turning around, shot is up, no good, rolls
Nice
around.
move.
It really was. And rebound will come down to Addison Smith. Smith now over to Rose, back to France. Now to Rose at the top of the key. Now over to Bradshaw in the corner. Bradshaw's three is up and good.
7-3 is the score. 3:56 left in the first. They steal the ball on the inbounds pass.
And Rose goes up for a left-hand layup and is fouled. That will go against number 4. Said number, oh, nope, that will go against Cam. That'll be her first, team's first. First one is up and good for Rose. And it looks like we're going to get another timeout. We'll take a quick break as well. We'll be right back after this.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. And we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones financial advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
All right, and we're back after the timeout. 8-3 is the score. Lady Eagles over the top of Lady Cats. Second one is missed by Rose. Rebound by JC Owsley. She's going to toss it up to Dazzlin Hunt. Dazzlin
nice
finds
pass.
Austin. And going to get a jump ball call here. And Austin did a great job of stepping to the ball. Possession will go to the Lady Eagles. And bringing the ball up is Anna France. And she'll get it back to Rose. Rose back to France. France now up the top of the key. She's going to pass over to Smith. Smith now looking to try to get it into the corner. Gets it in the corner to Redmond. Redmond's going to drive in. Shot is up, but she's going to get called for a double dribble prior to the shot. And Cam Farrell bring it out. And a 1-2-2 press here for Lyman Eagles against our Lady Cats. Gets it into Hannah Hill. Hannah over the top to JC Owsley. JC Owsley able to get it. She's going to have to watch from behind here. And she drives through. Yeah. And gets it over to Cam Farrell. Cam Farrell, pass over to JC Owsley. JC Owsley, and Dazzlin Hunt getting on the floor. And looks like we're going to get a travel, yeah, as Dazzlin Hunt went from laying on the floor to sitting, yeah. And back in is Hansen and Anderson. That is Peyton Anderson, number 14 for Lyman Eagles. Hansen will pass in to France. France will bring it up for the Lady Eagles. Now over to Anderson. Anderson cross-court pass. Remember this one last year. Shot is up and no good for Hansen. It'll go off the back. But remember watching that play a number of times at state, and there was another Bradshaw gal that could shoot lights out. And man, that was a great play because it just looked, you just didn't know what was happening. Little jump pass. Yep, kind of a fadeaway out of bounds jump pass. And looks like JC picks up a foul. They're just going to call that. Oh, that just her first, so I guess earlier it was not a foul by her. Oh, it was not a foul at all, sorry. Looks like Anna France got a foul. So turn, pass into, and again, wide open at the free throw line. Man, if those free throw shots would drop, we'd be right in this game for sure. Dazzlin Hunt gets a steal.
Good hustle by Dazzlin.
Yeah, it was. Hansen tried to pass it up. Now Cam Farrell has it. Drives up with the left hand, left open at the 3 corner. Shot is up and no good. JC Owsley, unable to run it down.
Got it.
Yeah, she was right there, but Addison Smith able to bring it down. Now gets it to Hansen, back to Smith. Now 3 there by Anderson. Shot is up, no good. Rebound by Redmond. Shot is up, no good. Cam Farrell's going to bring it up. Tried to dribble through pressure, but gets it back to JC Owsley. JC up to Austin Slagle. Now over to Hannah Hill in the corner. Long 2. Shot is up, no good. and rebound there by France.
Well, the girls are getting good looks, Kev.
They really are.
Even though the ball's not falling,
Right.
The quality of shots we're getting tonight is actually really good.
Yeah, it really is. Lyman again trying to push the pace here, is throwing it over the top here. Good jump stop there by Dazzlin Hunt. Shot is up, no good, good save. And Dazzlin Hunt has it again here now after a good save by Austin Slagle. Now to JC Owsley, and then she's going to get fouled by Isabel Redmond, number 12. That'll be her first, team's third.
Scores 8-3, 1:43 left in the first quarter.
And Ina King will come in for Austin Slagle.
They've kind of a little bit of a change. You got some work to do.
Right, JC Owsley going to take the ball out here for Lady Cats. Dazzlin Hunt with it now in the corner. Pass out to Hannah Hill. Hannah now over to JC Owsley. JC finds Dazzlin cutting through the middle of the lane. Pass out to Cam, now over to JC. Cross court to Hannah. Hannah left open at the 3. Shot is up and good.
Nice.
Another 3
Hannah's
by Hannah
good.
Hill.
6-8.
Yeah, the Lady Cats coming back in. Hannah
Trail
Hill.
by 2.
Yeah, Hannah Hill again knocking down 2 threes for Lady Cats, giving them their 6 points. And now ball goes inside to Rose. Rose turn. Shot is up, no good. And JC Owsley will come away with it now. Get it to Dazzlin Hunt. Just over a minute left here in this first quarter. Our Pinnacle Bank scoreboard score is 8-6. Cam Farrell has it. Finds Ina King at the top of the key. Oh, Ina missed Hannah Hill wide open on the low block. Pass it up to Anderson as they get a steal. Lady Eagles do. And leaves Hansen up open at the top of the key. Shot is up. No good, and will go out of bounds as Owen Hansen does not draw iron.
Fortunately, the Lyman Eagles, the ladies are shooting about as well as we are tonight.
Right. Yeah. Not a good shooting quarter
Display,
so far. Yeah. I would
team.
actually say the Lady Cats have had better looks at the hoop.
Yes, I would agree.
And Hannah Hill has it again. Another pull-up jumper. Oh, no, unable to get it up over the top of the rim, and then another just turn and throw by Peyton Anderson, and she'll throw it out of bounds again. And again, the idea for the Eagles is to get out and run, but so far Lady Cats have done a great job of getting back and not letting those passes happen. Dazzlin Hunt will get the ball and pass it up to Cam Farrell. Cam Farrell passed down into Hannah Hill. Oh, and Hannah's was looking to shoot first and then saw someone cutting and then didn't like that either. And a little hop there will be a travel. So 19 seconds left here in this opening quarter. Owen Hansen's going to bring it up for Lady Eagles. Dazzlin Hunt on her. Looks to the top of the key, throws it into Bradshaw. Bradshaw's going to bring it back out. Under 10 seconds left. 7 now. And Bradshaw looking for somebody to get open, and Hansen standing there. 2 seconds left.
The clock.
And shot is up, and Hansen hits the front of the rim, but really not a good look. Everybody was kind of hoping somebody else was going to shoot the ball. So at the end of 1, Lady Cats just trailing by 2 here to the Lady Eagles, 8-6. We'll be right back for second quarter action right after this.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander and Riverton.
Looking for a clean, comfortable room in Thermopolis? Quality Inn of Thermopolis offers great rates with your choice of king, queen, or family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Reserve your room today. Call 307-864-5515. Amenities include free hot breakfast, pet-friendly, premium free Wi-Fi, indoor pool, truck parking, and more. Reserve your room today by calling 307-864-5515. Quality Inn of Thermopolis.
All right, and we're back here getting ready for second quarter action. 8-6, Lyman Eagles over the top of Lady Cats. Lady Cats staying in this one with the 2 threes by Hannah Hill as she's knocked both of those down, and she's had a couple other really good looks.
Yeah.
And again, Austin had a good look. JC's had a good look right at the key. Ina actually had a good look as well if she'd have just squared up to the hoop. So if they can find that weakness in there, that would be really good. JC Alsey with it, going to drive in, has about an 8-foot jump shot, and she's going to be fouled by Hansen as she goes in. And
she could have shot the ball a little quicker. If she would have just caught and turned and shot, I think it would have been a wide open shot. I think the delay was.
I think, again, they just keep expecting to turn and there be somebody in their face, and then all of a sudden there isn't. So first one here for JC is up and good. So
8-7.
He has a chance to tie it. And second one for JC is up and off the back of the rim. No good, so it'll stay 8-7, but good hustle by Dazzlin Hunt as she pulls down the offensive board. Back to Dazzlin. Dazzlin left open in the corner. 3 is up and no good as Bradshaw brings the rebound down, gets it up to Rose. Rose going to bring it up the far side. And now looking to get it to Hansen. Lady Cats have really played good defense.
They really have.
Yeah, they've forced them into some really tough shots, and actually I would say probably some long shots that they really don't normally want to take. And now Rose has it again, looking for somebody to come open. Lyman Eagles running a version of flex here a little bit. Just a high flex. Rose goes back in. Shot is no good. Looks like it'll be on the floor.
When you talked about the shots that Lyman may not want to take, looking at the stats, Kev, they only have shoot the 3 ball 19%.
Okay.
Is their thing. So I think you're exactly right. They're a team that gets the ball down inside a little. Oh, good.
Oh, good pass there. And Bradshaw's able to catch and shoot and makes it for 2. Makes it 10-7. Lady Eagles over the top of the Lady Cats. And Cam Farrell will bring it down. Pass into Ina King. Ina King makes a good move there, gets her own rebound as Rose tried to take a charge there, and then it looks like we're going to get a foul called. Looks like they're going to call that on Ina King on the rebound. Those are always tough calls because she's just hustling after the ball and not a lot she can do. That's the team's second. And Maggie Landon came in for the first time this evening for Lady Cats. Just a little over a minute gone by in this second quarter. 10-7, Lady Cats trailing in this one to Lyman Eagles. Paige Rose will bring the ball up for Lady Eagles. And she's going to pass over to Smith. And then down low to Bradshaw. Bradshaw not able to make it, and then the ball will get knocked out of bounds by Paige Rose on the rebound. So Lady Cats will keep it. Eagles will stay in that press. Cam into Ina. Ina up to JC Alsey. They're going to have number. Oh, JC can't hang on to it, and see what they call there. Looks like they're going to call that off at JC. Yeah.
She tapped it, trying to get a hold of it.
So Rose will set to take it out. She'll get it into France. And France looking now for someone to get open here. She passes it over to Smith. Smith, good pass to France down underneath the key and up and good.
12-7's the score, 6:25 left in the second quarter.
Lady Cats looking to break that press again. Cam's going to have a little bit of a lane here. She's going to be able to drive it up, get across the timeline. And that's one thing I'll definitely say about Lyman. They always have some pretty creative plays that you'll see. Gets it to JC Alsey again. JC's, again, just going to have a lane to go into. Kind of dribbles into the pressure, though. Shot is up. No good. Cam Farrell going to come across and steal it as they try to get it up to Bradshaw. So Lady Cats have the ball. 5:55 left here in this first half. Lady Cats trailing by 5, 12-7. Oh, go with that shot, JC. And then tries to pass it over to Ina. It's going to be a jump ball to Lady Eagles. And Kinsey Frederick will come into the game for the first time this evening for Maggie Landon. Get it up to France. France will bring it up for Lady Eagles. And looking for some movement here out of Lady Eagles. Pass it up to the top of the key. Again, just a little elevator screen there is Isabel Redmond. Shot is up, no good. And Lyman comes away with it. Gets it to Rose. Rose will get it to Smith. Smith now into the corner to Bradshaw where she knocked down a 3. She'll pass it up, though. Get it back to Rose. Rose will get everybody set up here. Has Frederick on her. Now looking for another backdoor cut. Pass over. Oh, man, France left wide open. Shot is up. No good. And rebound. Ina King will come down with it as, oh, looks like we're going to get a foul call. Looks like that might be another one on Ina, and it is. She's just getting a little aggressive as she's going to the ground, kind of forearm and extending that arm. So Austin Slagle will come in. That'll be team's third. And Austin will come in for Ina as Ina picks up her second foul.
Oh, that's too bad because Ina was doing a good job hustling and doing a lot of good things. But you're right, she's just a little aggressive. Nice
wow,
tip
that was a great tip from Bradshaw right back to Smith. And again, it's a design play.
That is exactly right.
It's just crazy to see what he draws up. That foul will be against Paige Rose as she picks up her second. Team second as Cam is trying to break that press, dribbling up against the pressure. Now at Austin. Austin over to JC Owsley. Now we're going to have a one-on-one situation here. She's going to drive in. Layup is up. A little too strong to France. France gets a rebound. And now Bradshaw has it. Back up to France. Up the far side. Good pass there to Smith. Smith step through move. The shot is up. No good. But France will knock it away from Slagle and then get a little jump shot. But too strong. And Hannah Hill is going to get it, but ball goes out of bounds before she touches it, so it will stay with the, I believe he called Bobcat basketball.
It should be Bobcats because they shot it.
And Hannah touched it after it went out of bounds, so Cam Farrell now to take the ball out for Lady Cats. Girls have really done a pretty good job here trying to get the ball to the middle. Oh, and then it gets knocked away. France gets it and will knock it away and in for two.
16-7, 4:30 left in the second. With that, Coach Weinberger wants to talk about
get a quick timeout. That's right, and we'll be back right after this.
Stop in to Vicklin Pharmacy in Thermopolis to see what a hometown pharmacy really feels like. It's the only locally owned and operated pharmacy in town, and they are a compounding pharmacy to boot. They offer prescriptions, medical equipment, Medicare open enrollment, medication therapy management, and more. Vicklin Pharmacy can save you time and money. The service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Vicklin Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Max Market in Thermopolis.
All right, we're back here after a quick timeout. 4:30 left in this opening half. Lady Cats trailing in this one 16-7. An 8-1 run here by the Lady Eagles to start off this quarter, first 3.5 minutes. Kind of right as I was talking about how good they had done breaking the press, then we had a turnover and a bucket for them. So sorry, folks, it's a gift or a curse. I'm not sure which, but somehow I seem to manage that. But it looks like Lady Eagles are going to call off the press. Cam Farrell going to walk it up, gets it to the top of the key. Again, they're just letting it come in, and then
why they don't just turn and shoot that.
Right, yeah, instead of going to the pressure. And now Hannah Hill looking, she gets it again to JC Owsley at the top of the key, but it's going to get knocked away by Francis. France doesn't give up on the ball. She goes up. Oh, good defense there by Cam, and she's going to make her go to the line and earn that as she, however, it is her second foul with halfway through this second quarter.
Foul counts Thermopolis for Lyman Eagles 2. Again, the score is 16-7, 4:05 left in the second.
And Francis' first free throw is up and no good. Lyman 1 of 3 from the free throw line, and Bobcats 1 of 4 from the free throw line so far this evening. Francis' second one is up too strong off the back of the rim. Austin goes to the ground and she tries to rebound it, and at the same time, one of the Lyman Eagle ladies was on the ground, gets it to Cam. Cam, good pass into Austin Slagle. Austin makes a move underneath. Too strong as she had Anderson on her. France runs the ball down again, and ball will get knocked away by Dazzlin Hunt as Owen Hansen was trying to bring it up the court. But one thing I can definitely say for France, man, she comes off the bench for Lady Cats, but she hustles all over the court. And pass now into Smith. Smith turns and will get a stolen away by Ina King as she came in for Slagle. Daz Hunt now will bring it up for Lady Cats, gets it over to Cam Farrell. Cam looking for some movement here from Lady Cats. Dazzlin Hunt will cut through the lane. Looks at Ina King at the high post. Get it out to Hannah Hill. Hannah from the three. Shot is up. Oh, too strong for her, but it'll get down to Dazzlin Hunt. She gets a rebound on the weak side there and gets it up to Cam Farrell. Cam Farrell now over to Hannah Hill. Oh, tough overhead kind of bounce pass, chest pass that went off Ina's foot and ended up in the Lady Eagles. And let's see, just going to get knocked out of bounds by Cam Farrell. Knocked out of Owen Hansen's hands, and Maggie Landon will come in for Kinsey Frederick.
Score remains 16-7.
And Ina King will knock away the inbounds pass Anderson, but Maggie didn't see it coming in, and drive in there by France again, and that'll be another one on Ina as she reaches across her arms. And that was really going to be a tough shot by France as she'd picked up her dribble so early. It would have been a good one for her to kind of let go. That'll be her third, team's fifth, so it was free throws either way. France 0-2 from the free throw line. First one is up and good here, so 1 of 3 now.
Kevin, and unfortunately we've been outscored, looks like 9-1 this quarter.
Right. Yeah, it was good, kind of a 8-6 at the quarter, and now Lady Cats only 1 free throw to show. And second one by France is up and good as she shot the first 2 a little too hard, and these ones were right in. And really, we haven't got the shots up even, really. Some turnovers, but then just kind of, again, I'd like to just see them catch it at the, at that 15 foot and turn and shoot.
Yeah, they're trying to push it in the places where there's pressure, like
well,
you say.
Right, and then they're closing in on them, and then it's just kind of forcing up through pressure. Davidine King comes in. She'll pass it out to Hannah Hill. Hannah's going to have some traffic there, and Dazzlin Hunt trying to come down with it. Looks like we're going to get a jump ball, and that will stay with the Lady Cats. 2:41 left here. Lady Cats down 11, 18-7 to Lady Eagles. Cam Farrell will take it out for the Lady Cats. Good backdoor cut there by Dazzlin Hunt. Back to Hannah Hill now. Tries to get into Chloe Owsley, and Bradshaw will come away with it. Gets it up to Anderson. That's Peyton Anderson. Now to Redmond. Redmond into the corner to Morgan Anderson. Now back to Redmond. Morgan Anderson, good pass, good seal there from Anderson to Anderson. And it was just a great seal by Peyton, and her sister Morgan found her right away. And a good pass just right into her open hand there. Cross-court pass to Cam Farrell. Cam's gonna drive in. Again, gets kind of just swarmed. Gonna try to kick it out. Dazzlin Hunt's gonna be able to hang on to it, pivot, and gives it to Hannah Hill. Hannah Hill gonna drive in. Again, anytime our Lady Cats have put the ball on the ground and tried to dribble to anywhere, I mean, there's gonna be 2 Lady Eagles right around them, trapping them everywhere. That foul will go against Morgan Anderson. That'll be her second, team's third.
Scores 20-7, 1:56 left in the half.
Hannah Hill now with it from Dazzlin Hunt. Back to Daz. Daz steps in. Shot is up. No good. Davidine King has it go off her as she tried to come down with the offensive board. 1:51 left here in this opening half. Hanson now will get it back to bring it up the court for Lady Eagles. And I apologize, that's Rose. Rose will drive the right-hand side, get it over to Anderson. Anderson nice right pass into Bradshaw, and Bradshaw just posting up right there. Not a good matchup there between Bradshaw and Hunt as Hunt gives up a few inches.
What the plan is there, but yeah, they might need to make a change
there, yeah, for sure. Daz Hunt now with it. Oh, back to Davidine King. Davidine to Chloe Owsley. Back out to Daz. Now down to Chloe in the short corner. Try to jump pass into Davidine. Davidine going to come away with it. And another jump ball. That will go to Lady Eagles. Go ahead. No, I was just going to say, I feel like just because those little 15-foot jump shots didn't fall in the first quarter, now everybody's kind of decided not to shoot that, and man,
the most open shot.
Yeah, it really is, because otherwise,
like you say, everywhere you go, they're just on you.
Right. As soon as that ball hits the ground, then they just come and double team it everywhere. They're just double teaming the ball. So it's a pretty effective 3-2 zone. Yeah. And Rose going to dribble into the corner. So here comes an interesting play. I have a feeling she sets it up. Rose tries to kick it out to Bradshaw, gets it out. Now up to the top to Hanson. And now back to Rose. Rose now cross court, gets it into Smith. Smith's going to reset him up. It's like that play got broken up good by the Lady Cats. And then a give and go between Smith and Hanson. Shot is up, no good. Chloe Owsley comes down with the rebound for Lady Cats. And now gets it to her sister, JC. And JC will bring it up. 38 seconds left here in this opening half. Lady Cats only with the single free throw here. Maggie Landon now with it, gets it back to JC Owsley. To Chloe, now open to, Kinsey Frederick passed up a shot there in the corner. Now over to Maggie. Maggie's gonna step in. 3-point shot is up, too strong, and Smith will come down with it for the Lady Eagles. Gets it to Rose. Rose tries to pass it up to Bradshaw, and good defense there by Maggie Landon, as she became a defensive back there and just put the hand in the face and didn't let her catch it. And Maggie will get it up to Kinsey Frederick.
12 seconds left in the half.
Gonna have to get up and get something set up, as they haven't been able. Oh, and Kinsey's gonna get a travel call there. She looked to pass it to Chloe and drug that back foot. 7.2 seconds left, 22-7. Lady Cats trailing the Lady Eagles. Rose now with it. Will drive in past Kinsey. She's gonna drive in with the left hand. Shot is up and good for Rose. And that will end it for the half, as Lady Cats not able to get it in and get a shot off. So at the end of the first half, your Lady Cats 7, Lady Lyman Eagles 24. We will be back with the halftime show after a word from our sponsor.
Babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis. Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Warland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton. Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area, and 172-point inspections. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey, he's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted jackrabbit java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
All right, and welcome back. This is Kevin Gerber alongside Travis Bomengen on 101.7 KDNO, and those of you streaming live on YouTube channel WyoToday. Appreciate you spending some time with us on this Friday afternoon for some Lady Bobcat basketball. Both boys teams out warming up during the halftime of this girls' game. Lady Cats trailing to the Lady Eagles 24-7 in this game right now, and Lady Cats just not able to get a lot to drop here, but our quality in stats at the half here have Lady Cats, again, not a lot of scoring with 7 points on the board. Hannah Hill knocking down those 2 threes in the opening quarter really to keep the Lady Cats in this one through 1 for 6 points, and then JC Owsley going 1 of 4 from the free throw line for her 1 point, gets us to 7 points there. On the other side, a little bit of a different story for the Lady Eagles of Lyman here. Owen Hansen has a bucket for 2. Paige Rose going 1 of 2 from the free throw line and a bucket for 3 points. Addison Smith with 2 shots made for 4. Anna France, who had a really good second quarter, ends up with 4 points, going 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Briley Bradshaw leading all scorers with 7 as she knocked down a 3, and then a couple buckets in the second quarter, and then Peyton Anderson with a bucket in each quarter for 4 points, and that gets us 24-7 here. So Travis, as you kind of look at the keys to the game that we had, what did you see that we were kind of missing on here?
Well, number one, we talked about being patient on offense. I think the girls actually did a pretty good job. I don't think they were rushing the shots. I think you kind of mentioned it a couple times in the first half, is we're not necessarily taking advantage of the openings. That
right.
Zone is smothering, and as you move the ball around the perimeter, which we like to do, they're on it.
Right.
And so you inject the ball into that middle. It takes them a while to regather. And if we can just take advantage of that, and hopefully Coach Weinberger at the halftime kind of talked to the girls about, hey, if you get the ball here, turn around, do a quick shot or a pump fake, and then, get the ball up. So I think if we can, take advantage of that now that we've figured that, again, jump stop. We had some turnovers, multiple from different people, and I think if we can just get in the habit of doing that jump stop and then making a pass or taking the shot, I think that'll keep a few more opportunities for shots rather than turnovers. Defensively, I think we've done pretty well. We've had a couple of mismatches that they've taken advantage of, and as you mentioned, their coach got some pretty unique inbounds plays drawn up that have been very effective so far. So I think on those inbounds play, I'd be just hyper aware that anything could happen,
right.
And you're going to have to just kind of be on it. So that's kind of, I think, the keys of the game, kind of where we talked about before and where we're at now.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think one of the big things with those plays is it's a ton of, maybe this is only a football term, I don't know, but it seems like he runs a lot of misdirection stuff. Like
right.
It seems like everybody's running to the one corner, and that's that jump pass play that you'll see is, everybody starts flooding to that way, and someone just sneaks over to the other side, right. And they jump and pass it out that way, and that's kind of the way he runs it. And again, when we saw the pass from Anderson to Anderson, same idea. It was kind of getting overloaded on one side to let Anderson seal there, and then from Morgan to Peyton was able to find him really easy that way as well. So I agree with you. And then, just a confidence in their shot, keep shooting it.
That's right.
I guess to steal it from Jordan, but you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And if you turn and you're open, nothing builds confidence better than to get a couple of them to fall. So I think it'd be good to see them turn and shoot with a little more confidence as well. And so with that being said, that is our KDNO halftime show. We have a couple minutes here left. We're going to send it out to our sponsors here, get a word from them, and we'll be right back for second half action right after this.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. And we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones Financial Advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander and Riverton.
Looking for a clean, comfortable room in Thermopolis? Quality Inn of Thermopolis offers great rates with your choice of king, queen, or family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Reserve your room today. Call 307-864-5515. Amenities include free hot breakfast, pet-friendly, premium free Wi-Fi, indoor pool, truck parking, and more. Reserve your room today by calling 307-864-5515. Quality Inn of Thermopolis. Stop in to Vicklin Pharmacy in Thermopolis to see what a hometown pharmacy really feels like. It's the only locally owned and operated pharmacy in town, and they are a compounding pharmacy to boot. They offer prescriptions, medical equipment, Medicare open enrollment, medication therapy management, and more. Vicklin Pharmacy can save you time and money. The service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Vicklin Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Max Market in Thermopolis.
All right, and we're getting ready here for third quarter action. Lady Cats on the floor, ready to go. Lyman Eagles coming out of their halftime huddle, getting ready to go. Coach taking advantage of every second that he has, and we'll get it out. So Lady Cats will start with the ball. Looks like we have Chloe, Cam, JC, Davidine, and Hannah in for Lady Cats to start this second half. And Cam Farrell will bring it down again against that 3-2. Pass it into JC Owsley. JC turns, pass it back out to Cam. Cam drive in, good drive there by Cam, and
Perfect
up and in.
Drive right through the middle of that zone, pulls up in the middle of the key for an easy jumper.
Well, and that give and go, we hadn't seen that yet where, you know, Cam got it in and then she just turned and passed it right back out because there's 3 girls on her as soon as she squares up if she doesn't look to shoot. And Anderson now with the ball, and Hannah about gets it away, gets set on, so she can't get away, and then Davidine and Bradshaw will hustle after the ball. Bradshaw will do the same thing, kind of go from laying down to sitting up, and will be called for a travel, so Chloe Owsley will take it out for the Lady Cats. Pass into Cam Farrell. Good hustle there again by Hannah Hill to kind of knock it away, and Davidine. Now to Hannah. Hannah over to Cam. And back down to Hannah. Hannah overhead and going to get stolen away by Rose, but she trips, gets it to Cam Farrell, and jump shot there by JC Owsley, up and good.
Just pulls up to the free throw line, jump shot, up and in.
Right.
Score is now 24-11. We've
just like that,
doubled our score.
Yeah. Hannah Hill now gets the steal. JC Owsley gets it and goes up and in for another layup here. So good start here for the Lady Cats.
1 point from doubling our score, and we've done it in a minute and 10 seconds.
Right. And now Bradshaw with JC Owsley on her. JC playing with 2 fouls, and Chloe Owsley is going to get a steal here, and they're going to call that one.
Probably on, should be 2.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah.
They will call that one on Rose, and that'll be her. Just her second, it says. So messed up a foul in that. There you go, TJ. There's one. There's one. All right, and Cam Farrell now has it. Pass over to Chloe. Chloe back to Cam. Cam now to JC at the top of the key. Oh, yeah, and Hannah was left open there in the corner, but now going to cross court, and good timing on a timeout there by Weinbergers. It got stolen away, but a timeout first. We'll do the same. 24-13, 11-point game here for the Lady Cats. We'll be right back.
Ever wonder why so many babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis? Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Warland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton? Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
All right, and we're back here after a quick timeout. Be 6:27 here left in this third quarter. 24-13, Lady Cats come out scoring 6 points real fast here against the Lyman Eagles. Yeah, unanswered points, and able to steal it away from Lyman Eagles. A little bit of a different lineup here coming into this third quarter. So Cam Farrell now has it at the top of the key, and pass over to Hannah Hill. Hannah to JC. JC now cross court to Chloe. Chloe's, it's a good look there. And then looks like Hansen gets it down, gets it to Anderson. Anderson to Rose. And now Bradshaw up at the top of the key. And Bradshaw will get it over to Rose. Rose now to the corner. And again, up over the top, trying to look for Anderson, get knocked away by Cam Farrell. Good defense there by Cam. That was kind of another one of those misdirection plays where they're trying to get overloaded and get Anderson a one-on-one look. And now pass it in and tip right back. It's such a cool play. I like the look of it. And Bradshaw comes down with the rebound after Hansen missed it. Oh, it looks like they're going to call a foul on Chloe. Thought it was going to be a jump ball there, but they're going to call it on Chloe against Bradshaw. Okay. So Bradley Bradshaw will go to the line.
Foul counts 1-1, 5:54 left in the third quarter, scores 24-13.
And that is Chloe's first.
Bradshaw's first free throw is up and no good.
And Cam Farrell and Ina King, Ina with 3, Cam Farrell with 2. Only a couple other plays with a single foul. Davidine King will come out, Ina in for her. And second one is up and no good. And Ina King comes down with the rebound. Good rebound there. Gets it to Chloe, now to JC. JC will bring it up for Lady Cats. Now over to Cam Farrell. Cam bring it up. Yeah, good pass there to JC. Just needs a little quicker kick back out. And shot is up, no good, off to the left side of the rim there. And Bradshaw will come down with it. Passes over to Rose. Rose with a lane. She's going to drive in. Shot is up and no good, but she is going to be fouled. I believe that'll be on Hannah Hill. And that will be her first. Again, JC turned and shot that one from 15 foot with such confidence. And she had it there again and kind of passed it up. Shot is up and good for Rose on her first free throw. That makes it 25-13. First points for Lyman in this one, 2.5 minutes into this quarter. And second one by Rose is up and no good, but Anderson's going to come down with it. Pass across to Bradshaw, and then Hansen passes it back over to Rose. Rose with the 3, shot is up, no good. Bradshaw tips it back, and Kinsey Frederick comes down with it, gets it to JC Owsley. JC lets him clear out, and she'll bring it up for Lady Cats. Pass up to Dazzlin Hunt. Dazzlin Hunt to JC Owsley, cross court. Oh, way too high for Frederick, and it's going to go out of bounds. The right look, just a little too much oomph behind it.
Yep. And Kinsey is not our tallest player, so that didn't help either.
No, it sure didn't. And Rose will bring it out. Looks like we have a stoppage in play here for a second. Oh, okay, we're good to go now. And Smith will have it now. Pass to Rose. Rose now back to Smith. Smith and Rose playing back and forth catches. Girls are playing a little press defense here, man-to-man. And JC doing a great job of not letting Rose come back to the right side like she wanted to as they try to pass it in.
Oh, they waited.
And, oh, look. Oh.
I thought it was going to be Bobcat
I
ball.
did too.
But,
looked like France had maybe hit it, but I think Cam maybe knocked it away. And Lyman Eagles get it. Smith drives in. She's going to try to go up. Ball's going to get knocked away by Ina King. Will go out of bounds, and Lyman Eagles will hang on to the ball.
Score remains 25-13, 4:43 in the third.
Smith now with it. Gets it to Hansen. Hansen to France. France going to drive in. And good defense there by Lady Cats to Dazzlin. Dazzlin tries to pass it up to Kinsey Frederick. Kinsey not able to run it down. It'll go out of bounds. And Lady Eagles will get the ball. Hansen set to take it out of bounds. For those of you that can't see, there is a massive fan that they have in here in this gym, and they turned that on about halfway through halftime here, and man, it can move some air. And
I mean, the blades are probably 10 feet long each.
And Lyman trying to get the ball moved around here. It looks like we're going to get a foul called on Cam Farrell. That'll be her third, just the team's second. And looks like Chloe Owsley will come in for her to get her out of there.
Yeah, with 4:16 left in the third, that's a long time to kind of ride 3.
Right.
Especially the way she plays. She plays aggressive.
Yeah,
so.
she does. And Hansen now with the ball. Dazzlin Hunt pressuring her. Gets it over to Smith. Good defense by Chloe as well. France now with it. Has Kinsey on her. France going to come to near side. And then they do pull a little elevator screen there, but Dazzlin Hunt breaks right through it as Hansen was set to try to shoot the 3. And now France has it, looking for the corner, gets it to Smith. Gets it knocked away by Chloe Owsley. Chloe's going to bring it away. A couple steals there by Chloe here. Gets it to JC. JC to Ina. Oh, and Ina comes down with it. And step through, gets it out to JC. JC pulls up for the three. Shot is up, no good. Rose comes down with it. And she'll pass it over to France. France coming down. The head of steam passes over to Smith. Smith jump pass, gets it to France. France about a 10-foot jump shot up, no good. JC Owsley will come down with it. JC tries to pass it down court, but not enough oomph. Oh, France, Rose tries to get it. Kinsey ends up with the ball, goes down, goes up for a shot against number 12 there. That is Isabel Redmond, and she will be fouled.
I don't know what it is about this gym, Kev, but other than Hannah Hill in her threes, we're about 2 feet over, I think, on every single other three we've shot.
Right. Maybe it's that fan. It's causing some undercurrent under the ball.
I don't know, but it's like, wow, Kinsey's first shot is up and good. Score is 25-20 or 25-14, 3:20 left in the third.
Right, that was a really good free throw shot there by Kinsey. And Davidine King comes in for the Lady Cats. And second one here for Kinsey is up and no good off the back of the rim, and they're going to call over the line. Yeah.
She must have known it wasn't quite where it should be.
Right. Well, and I thought maybe they were going to call it because when you box out too, I mean, I haven't seen it enforced very often, but you're not really supposed to be able to back in and cross over that free throw line when you box out either. And then, but that.
So you thought it could have gone the other way?
Yeah. Shot is up, no good.
Good rebound
by Morgan Anderson. And Dazzlin Hunt's going to come away with it. She's going to drive in. Shot is up and off the front of the rim as it rolls around. Rebound by Anderson. She's going to get it to France. France is going to get around the pressure. Gets it to the corner to Morgan Anderson, to her sister. Peyton goes in, and good defense by JC Owsley. She blocks the shot. JC going to come away with it now. Trying to look for somebody. There we go. Gets it to Chloe. Chloe going to bring it up for Lady Cats. And Chloe to JC, too high, but JC ends up getting a hand on it. Shot is up, no good. And looks like Smith will pass it too hard as she over the head of Morgan Anderson, and Lady Cats will get it. So
score remains 25-14, 2:32 left in the third. We've got about 2 or 3 minutes without a score.
Yeah, Cats kind of came out on fire, put 6 up really quick in that first minute, 10, and then since has just gone 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Hannah Hill now with it, gets it to Cam. 2:30 left here in this third quarter. Still 11-point game. Lady Cats playing really well. Pass to Chloe Owsley. Chloe Owsley has it. Pass back out to Cam. Nice. Cam going to drive in. 8-foot jump shot. She's going to be fouled, and that will go against Anderson, I believe. And that will be against Peyton Anderson, just her first. That will be team's third.
Foul counts 3-3, both teams.
Right, and sends Cam to the line for the first time. Cam's first free throw is up and good. So shooting free throws much better going this direction.
Yeah. 10-point game. 2:11 left in the third.
Well, and the goal always should be when you're down at half is, come win the third quarter. And right now, Lady Cats are doing exactly that. As the second one by Cam is good.
Her lead, single-digit lead.
That's right. I usually try to cut that lead in half going into the fourth quarter, and Lady Cats might do that, if not even a little bit more here. And gets it up to Owen Hansen up at the top of the key. Lady Eagles with the ball. Maggie Landon on her. Davidine King now on Bradshaw. And Rose with a nice hesitation head fake there. Looks like that's going to be on the ground. That foul will go against Chloe.
Yeah, I was going to say, hopefully it's not on Cam.
Right. Well, and I haven't been on point with the foul count here at all. Owen Hansen's shot is up, no good. It's going to get brought down by Anderson. Anderson tries to pass it over to Redmond. Redmond tries to force it into Bradshaw, and it gets knocked out of bounds. 1:49 left here. 9-point game.
Lady Cats have had multiple just deflections, just can't come away with it.
Right, can't quite run it down. Redmond now with the ball. She's going to pass it in to Anderson. Good help defense there by JC Owsley. She comes and knocks away and gets it to Cam. Cam now going to, with a head of steam, she's going to drive in and going to get an offensive foul. And Rose takes that one. So that's going to be her fourth. That's a tough one to get here. So Kinsey Frederick will come in. That is 5 team fouls against the Lady Cats.
They won't shoot because it was a player control foul.
Right. And looks like bringing the ball up will be Rose for Lady Eagles. Minute 30 left here. 25-16, 9-point game. Lady Cats down.
Nice pass.
Yeah, just right into Anderson, and she's able to go up and in. Imagine the Lyman crowd's kind of like, well, that looked really easy. Why haven't we been just doing
all
that?
night long.
Yeah. And Daz gets it into JC Owsley. JC looks, forces into Hannah Hill. Not quite there. Rose steps over and steals it. Rose kind of has a knack for seeing where the ball's going to come. Bradshaw now has it as she got a cross-court pass. A good crossover dribble there. And then Kinsey Frederick will pick up the foul. That'll be her first. But that will send Bradshaw to the line.
As they have now 16 fouls.
Bradshaw 0 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. It's an 11-point game now for Lady Cats, 27-16. So again, you don't want to see Lady Cats kind of fall asleep this last minute. Still keep working. And first one by Bradshaw's up and good. Makes her 1 of 3 on the evening from the free throw line. That will make it 28-16, just over a minute. Hannah Hill will come out. Chloe Owsley in for her. And second one for Bradshaw's up, no good. Davidine will come down with it. 1 foot kind of gets it over to JC Owsley. Under a minute left now. JC gonna push the pace here a little bit. Now walk across half court. Gets it up to her sister Chloe. Chloe back to JC, and Bradshaw, good hustle play there. Tries to throw it off at JC, and looks like Hanson's gonna get a foul. She's trying to chase the ball down and can't quite get there, but will pick up a foul against JC. That is her second. That's the team's fourth.
Well, it's been a great quarter for the Lady Cats. They've come out and scored quite a few points.
Yeah, 9 to 4 right now.
Scored over what they scored in the first half.
Right.
So.
And Dazzlin Hunt now. 35 seconds left here. Dazzlin Hunt, good cut. Oh, Davidine not quite ready for it. Goes off her hands. Hanson now has a layup. Dazzlin Hunt comes. She's going to knock the ball out of bounds. And Dazzlin Hunt definitely never lacks in speed. So, they're going to call a foul on her.
He had his hand up.
And that one will go against Dazzlin. That'll be her first. And that will send Hanson to the line. This will be the first time to the free throw line for Hanson.
28-16, 29 seconds left on the clock.
Lyman shooting a number of free throws in this quarter. First one is up and good. Just three of 7 right now from the free throw line. And Morgan Anderson and Addison Smith will come in for the Lady Eagles as Hanson gets ready for her second free throw. It is up and good as well, so don't want to send her to the line. She has a pretty good free throw shot. And France will come in for her. So that makes it 30-16.
Full court press.
And Davidine King will get it. And pass it back to JC Owsley. JC going to bring it up the near side. Has 2 girls on her. Pass over the top to Ina King. Ina jumps high to go get it. Gets it up to Chloe. Cross court to Davidine. Davidine's going to drive in. No good on the shot. Rebound to Bradshaw. And now Smith has it. Under 10 seconds left here. Or, 11 and a half seconds left here.
Travel call.
I thought, yeah, travel called by Lyman, or against Lyman, so Lady Cats will have it. Davidine, just go, Davidine. Oh, and she's going to come back to the ball. Help her teammate out. That was good. Oh, and then there's got a lane here. JC Owsley on the near side. Cross-court pass over to Dazzlin. Dazzlin, 4 seconds left here. Oh, it's going to get stolen by France. France is going to run in, shot is up, and too hard. As
would have counted.
Yep, as time runs out. Lyman Eagles 30, Lady Cats 16. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back for fourth quarter action. This is Kevin Gerber, Travis Bomengen on 101.7 KDNO.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
Got this, Dad. the biggest and bestest selection in the area. And 172-point inspection. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey. He's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
All right, and we're back for fourth quarter action, 30-16. Lady Cats have some work to do here as they're about doubled up here by the Lady Eagles. Cross-court pass to Bradshaw. Bradshaw's going to pull up three, no good. And Hannah Hill will come down with the rebound, gets it to JC Owsley. So Hannah set quite a bit during that quarter, so she should be good to go. Get some shots up here in this good jump pass, tries to get into Davidine. Ball will be knocked away by Anderson, though, Morgan Anderson, so it'll stay with the Lady Cats. JC Owsley will take it out for Lady Cats. 25 seconds gone here in the fourth quarter. Out to Ina. Ina over to Hannah. Hannah now to Davidine. Davidine to JC. JC, a little head fake there, a little push off, but nobody saw it. So the shot is up and good.
Steal by Cam, up and
unable to make it.
The layup, and then gets a fifth foul. That'll be 5 on Cam. She just says she came down after missing the layup. She just bumped into the girl.
Right.
Inadvertent foul.
And that's kind of one of those risks you take. Comes in with 4 fouls, and really, you're down. You're almost doubled up. You gotta get your best players in. She does foul out, and Lady Cats have Dazzlin Hunnell come in. Davidine gets a steal from. Gets a steal there from France, and JC Owsley will bring it up the far side there. She just trips over her own feet, it looks like, and she's still down on the ground. And pass goes there, and looks like she stays down. Looks like she did hurt. We're going to take injury timeout here real quick and make sure she's okay. We'll be right back after this.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted Jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only.
All right, and they were able to, she came off the court with a little bit of help, but so we'll pray that everything's okay there for JC. And as they pass it in here, Davidine King hustles down, and Lyman going the wrong direction here away from their own hoop, trying to get it in, but good hustle by Davidine. Lady Cat's going to play full court man-to-man here. 6:54 left in this fourth quarter, 30-18. Long pass from Bradshaw, tries to get up to France. France, good tip pass there to Rose. Good hustle there by Landon and Hill, though. And France still somehow comes away with the ball. She rolls her ankle a little bit. And now Bradshaw with the ball. Will cross over. Ina King on here. And good reach in. Knock the ball away there by both King girls. Ball will go out of bounds. Lyman Eagles will keep possession. 6:37 left here in this fourth quarter. 30-18 is the score. Lady Cats trailing in this one by 12. And good play there. Rose gets it from France and up and good. Lots of options out of all of those out of bounds plays, and they're really patient to find the right one to play really disciplined defense against them. Hannah Hill now with it, gets it to Ina King in the corner. Now Dazzlin Hunt come to the same corner. Back to Ina King. Ina drive in, jump shot up, no good. Davidine King gets her hands on it, not able to run it down. Bradshaw will run it down though for the Lady Eagles. Morgan Anderson now with it, pass it to France in the corner. Good defense by Dazzlin Hunt. France gets a baseline drive there, up and good.
Just open lane.
I'm assuming France just must be one of their younger players because she plays really well, so she must put maybe some minutes in on the JV squad. But I think you'll hear her name a lot over the years.
Yeah.
Steal there by Lyman Eagles will get it up to Bradshaw. Bradshaw's going to go up and good for Bradshaw.
36-18, 5:40 left in the fourth quarter.
Right, and both Cam Farrell and JC Owsley out in this one right now, so a couple of their leaders going to have to see some girls step up here. Dazzlin Hunt now to Maggie Landon. Maggie pass back up to Dazzlin Hunt at the top of the key. Daz going to drive in over to Hannah. Hannah, long shot is up. Oh, rattles in and out. Ina King tries to come down with it. France now, and Bradshaw just kind of leaking out now on any rebound that they get. And layup just rolls around, and then she's going to pick up a frustration foul, which will just be her first. But that will, and then the first for the fourth quarter here. Almost kind of went lackadaisical into the layup because she had a couple steps and then not able to finish it. And into the game also is Morgan Jones for the first time. And she'll come in for the Lady Cats. Dazzlin Hunt gets it over to Morgan. Morgan passes it to Ina King. Ina King going to drive in, and she's going to be fouled. That's just the second team foul. I'm not sure who they called that foul on. I didn't see, but Dazzlin Hunt will take the ball out.
Number 10.
That was on 10. That was on France. That'll be her second. Dazzlin Hunt now to Morgan Jones. Morgan, looked at the shot and kicks it out to Chloe Owsley.
I was going to say, she was a little bit not worried about that line. I was going to be like, put the brakes on. But Chloe kind of dribbled across half-court lines over and back.
Well, the Lady Cats with 3 freshmen out there right now with Chloe Owsley, Davidine King, and Morgan Jones all out there. Kinsey Frederick playing as well. So 4 freshmen getting lots of playing time for Lady Cats today. 36-18, 4:45 left here in this fourth quarter. Smith now with it, passes over to Hansen. Hansen over to France. France looking for that cross-court pass, but weren't looking for her. And then it looks like a timeout call as Hansen didn't see what he wanted to see. So 4:35 left, 36-18. We'll be right back after this.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, and we're back here after a quick timeout. 4:35 left here in the fourth quarter. Lyman Eagles doubling up the Lady Cats 36-18 here as Lyman's kind of opened this one up again as they've gotten a couple open shots after missed baskets by the Lady Cats. Pass up high to Anderson. Anderson going to get it. Hand off to Redmond. Redmond pass into France there. And Dazzlin Hunt comes away with it.
Nice job, Dazzlin. She almost had it taken, but
right. Maggie steps back, shot is up, rattles in and out. Davidine King comes out with the rebound, goes up, and will be fouled on her after a good offensive rebound. Both King girls working hard on the rebounding.
Yeah.
There we go, the glass.
Your board's glass. I knew you were looking for a word.
And that will be the third against France. Davidine King's first free throw is up, a little strong, no good. Keeps it 36-18 here.
4:17 left in the fourth quarter.
And second one is good, so Lady Cats stay at 50% here. Going 5 of 10 from the free throw line this evening. Now Hansen with it. Will try to dribble between the pressure, gets through. And Maggie Landon, Dazzlin Hunt setting a trap there, gets it to France. France now will kick it back out to Hansen up the top of the key. And Dazzlin Hunt will come out on her. Redmond now with it. Backdoor cut there by Smith. She'll kick it back out to France. France left open at the 3. Shot is up, rattles in, no good. Dazzlin Hunt in, and looks like we'll have a jump ball between Anderson and Hunt. Ball will go to the Lyman Eagles.
3:51 in the 4:36-19. Score remains.
Dazzlin Hunt will bring it up for the Lady Cats. And over the top to Chloe Owsley. Tries to pass it in to Ina King. Will get knocked away by Anderson. Go out of bounds. Lady Cats will keep possession here. Tough corner inbounds here. Gets it to Chloe. Chloe now out to Maggie. And Maggie's going to bring it up to top of the key. Oh, about gets it knocked away by Hansen. Going to get over to Daslin. And good screen there by Maggie. Pass into Ina King. Ina jump shot, turn, and up, no good. Redmond gets it stolen away, but it'll go out of bounds off of Ina King as Ina and Chloe both try to run it down. Good defense there after the rebound by Ina. And Daslin Hunt gonna tie her shoe real quick. Might have been a little tricky play to make sure her teammates got set up. And a long pass from Hansen up to Redmond. And if Redmond could have caught it in the air, it would have been a good play. But man, those passes, as soon as they hit the ground, you just
can't.
If you
don't catch it in the air, you're not getting it.
Nope.
Too much momentum.
And then ball will go down where the ball was out of bounds since no one touched it. So it'll go under the Lady Cats hoop. 3:21 left here. Score still 36-19. Chloe Owsley set to take it out of bounds. And Ina could have cut hard there. Got it to Daslin Hunt, though. And we'll pass it out to Maggie. Maggie Landon will drive in and picked up by Hansen. Maggie now over to Chloe. Chloe to Ina King. And back out to Maggie. Maggie with the three-point shot up off the front of the key. She's going to run down her own rebound, though. Way to follow her shot there. Drive in. Tough shot there off the side of the backboard. And Redmond will come down with the rebound and will be fouled as she kind of swinging the ball around there. And they'll call that against Ina King. She'll pick up her fourth and just the team's second. Just under 3 minutes left here. Pass up to Redmond. Redmond's shot is up and good.
Nice. Full court, 2 passes, easy layup.
Yeah. And Daslin Hunt now with it, 38-19. Lady Cats trailing by 19 in this one. Over to Maggie Landon. Maggie Landon, three-point shot is up off the front of the rim. No good. Ina King, oh my goodness. It's like 10 pins hitting the ground there as the ball came down. Ina, Davidine, Chloe, and Anderson from Lyman all hitting the ground at the same time will be called to travel on the Lady Cats, so Lady Eagles will get it. Timeout here on the floor. 2:35 left here in the fourth quarter. 38-19. Lady Cats trailing in this one. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
All right, and we're back here after a quick timeout. 2:35 left here. It'll be interesting to see again as after every one of these timeouts. I always like to see what Coach Hansen's drawn up for Lyman. He's pretty creative there on the board, and kudos to the girls too, because whatever he draws up, they're able to execute pretty well. Also, so I always wonder if those are ones they've practiced or if they're ones he's just like, hey, let's try this, and they execute it pretty good though. And Lady Cats will come out in a press here, 1-2-2 press for them. Again, Lady Cats have to be careful. There's 3 at half court. Don't want that long pass. And ball gets knocked away. Davidine King comes away with it. Shot is up, no good. And tries to go after her own rebound. Rose will knock it out of bounds. Oh, they'll call it off of Ina King. And Lyman Eagles will have it. Davidine's had a couple good looks at the hoop, just kind of rushing her shot a little bit as she's gotten underneath the hoop. Now ball goes to the middle, gets it to Anderson, Morgan Anderson. Good hustle there by a couple of the girls. Ina probably should have just let that one go. I don't know if any of the Lady Cats touched that one before her, but
no, they did not.
So ball will now come into Anderson. Anderson will get it back to Smith. Smith, looks to throw it to Rose, and Maggie kind of disrupted that, and then they just throw it out of bounds, and ball will go to Lady Cats, 38-19. So a chance here for Lady Cats to do some good things, run through some of their offensive plays.
2:20 left in the fourth quarter.
Good opportunities for these younger Lady Cats to get on the court and run through some of their plays as well against some different competition. Maggie a little late finding Davidine King, but a ball will be knocked away by Bradshaw, and we'll stay with the Lady Cats. Maggie Landon set to take it out. She'll get it to Chloe. Oh, Chloe to Davidine, and Morgan's going to get it, and that's going to be an over and back. Again, just a little miscommunication there. Saw that in, I think, every game I've watched so far. I saw it in the JV boys, the JV girls, and then now the varsity girls. A couple, one person's looking for a backdoor cut, and the other one doesn't pass it to that spot.
Well, it's kind of like if you make the cut, you have to go.
You have to stay with it, yeah, for sure. And Bradshaw now with it up at the high post. We've got 4 Lady Cats around her, and she's going to get hit across the arm.
38-19, 153 in the fourth.
Right, and they're going to call that one on Ina King, which will be her 5th, team's 3rd. So they're going to bring in Hannah Hill. Haven't seen Austin Slagle much in this half. I'm not sure if there was something there that kind of changed that one up, but Ina King will come out after picking up her 5. And pass here to Anderson. Anderson now will get it from Smith. Smith up at the top of the key. Now kick it out, and Maggie Landon will get the steal here. She comes down with the ball for Lady Cats. Minute 40 left, and keeps driving in, and looks like she'll be fouled there. They're going to call that against Briley Bradshaw. That'll be the team's 4th. Morgan Jones taking it out, pass to Maggie. Maggie will have it knocked down. She'd pull up jumper. Oh, and going to call another foul there against Bradshaw. She's going to pick up her 3rd, and that will be the team's 5th. So that will send Maggie to the line either way. Maggie, no free throws yet today. These are her first. First one is up, rolls around and good.
Makes the score 38-20, 137 left in the game.
And Maggie Landon's second one is up. And wow, did exactly the same thing right off the back of the rim. High up and rolls in. So both free throws there. 21-38, minute 35 left here. Anderson with it. Passes to Smith, now to Anderson, then to Rose. Rose now with it. Has Davidine King on her. Back to Anderson in the corner. Now to her sister Morgan in the corner as well. And now Bradshaw with it up at the top of the key. And oh my goodness.
I was going to say, that was
Bradshaw
design play as well.
It sure was.
I think you need to tell about that one.
I think that's a Michael Jordan move there. He kind of got stuck and then goes and throws it up off the backboard to himself or to herself and gets it and puts it right back. And a steal there by Smith, and shot is up and
just
good.
Like that, it's 42-21, 51 seconds left in the game.
That was a headsy play actually by Bradshaw. She picks up her 4th, but don't see it very often. And usually when you do see that, it is followed by a dunk. So, you know, I would have liked to see Bradshaw at least throw it down after she threw it up off the glass, but it was a good play. Kind of makes everybody, you don't see it very often, so when something like that happens, it kind of makes everybody turn because they just throw it hard off the backboard. And Chloe was fouled in there, and so she goes to the line. First one is up and no good for Chloe.
46 seconds left. 42-21 is the score.
And Anderson, Rose, and Bradshaw will all come off for the Lady Eagles. Not a deep bench here for Hansen, so he plays all his players throughout the entire game. Chloe Owsley's second one is up, no good. Davidine, let's see what happens there. Will be one more shot as there was a violation. Nice. Chloe kind of had a little balk in the middle of her free throw, and it kind of made a number of the girls go. I think she had to readjust her hand on the ball. Second one here is good, up and good for Chloe. So it goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line, makes it 42-22. And ball comes up to France. France passes it up to Bradshaw, or up to Anderson. Anderson not able to hang on to it. Now into Chloe. Chloe dribbles it up the far court, gets it out to Hannah Hill. Hannah Hill, 3 nice up shot. And no good. It did look good. Rebound comes down to Morgan Anderson. And she will get it to Redmond. Redmond cross court to Morgan Anderson. Anderson head fake, drives in, shot is up, no good. Rebound by Morgan Jones. And now she'll pass it over to Chloe Owsley. Under 10 seconds left here. 42-22, back over to Hannah. Hannah, another three up and good for Hannah Hill. She knocks down her third of the night.
25, that'll be the game.
So that's right, at the end of 4 quarters, your Lady Cats 25, Lady Eagles 42. Hard-fought game there, tough one for Lady Cats as they lost a couple of their key players, one to fouls, one to an injury, and we can say that, you know, without any speculation, but JC is up and walking, so hopefully that means she'll be okay to play tomorrow. But real quick, we'll get right into our post-game stats here. And for the Lady Eagles, Owen Hansen had 4 points, going 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Paige Rose comes away with 6 points, going 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Addison Smith with 6 points. Anna France ends up with 6 points, going 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Isabel Redmond with 2 points. Briley Bradshaw ended up with 12 points. Yeah, 12 points, going 1 of 4 from the free throw line, and then Peyton Anderson with 6 points as well. So a number of the girls, really all but Ashton Wells, number 11, scored along with Morgan Anderson for the Lady Eagles. And on the other side here for Lady Cats, Chloe Owsley comes in, goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line for a point. Maggie Landon going 2 of 2 from the free throw line for her 2 points. Cam Farrell with 4, going 2 of 2 from the free throw line. JC Owsley, before she went out with an apparent injury, had 7 points, going 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Kenzie Frederick 1 of 2 from the free throw line for a point. Hannah Hill knocking down 3 threes for 9 points, and then Davidine King going 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Brings us to a score of 42-25. Lady Cats drop 1 to the Lady Eagles. They will be back next or tomorrow night against Mountain View, who they played as well. So with that, we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll hop right into the boys pregame show right after this.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones, and we do, you know, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones financial advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
Looking for a clean, comfortable room in Thermopolis? Quality Inn of Thermopolis offers great rates with your choice of king, queen, or family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Reserve your room today. Call 307-864-5515. Amenities include free hot breakfast, pet-friendly, premium free Wi-Fi, indoor pool, truck parking, and more. Reserve your room today by calling 307-864-5515. Quality Inn of Thermopolis.
All right, and we're here with the pregame show for boys Bobcat basketball as we're here in Lyman for our second of 2 games here against the Lyman Eagles. Boys played them once before, right after Christmas. We went to Pinedale tournament and played a 10:30 a.m. game against them, and it kind of looked like we played at 5 a.m. It was not the prettiest game, not a lot of scoring went on.
That's way too nice. It was flat, ugly.
It was. It came down to a 34-31 score. Bobcats losing that one, having plenty of opportunity to come away with a win in that one, but unfortunately not able to do it. And so hopefully maybe be in an evening game, Bobcats will come away. Lyman really only scoring or only winning about 3 games, I believe, this year, and we were one of them.
They're 3 for 10 coming into this, and we're one of those 3. So hopefully kind of a redemption tour for the Bobcats tonight.
Yeah, it'd be good to see them come in and with a little more energy than what we saw that last time they came in and played them. And so with that, what do you have here for us for, we'll go through some stats, and then why don't you go ahead and give us Edward Jones Keys to the Game presented by Travis Winger.
All right, so Lyman Eagles, as we mentioned, they come in 3 for 10 with their record, where Thermopolis is 8 and 6. They average 41 points a game, where Thermopolis normally averages 55 and a half. We're definitely shooting the ball better from the 3 land, pretty similar from the free throws and 2-point land, but the other big margin that's different is we rebound 35.5 points a game. They get 29. So a lot of numbers are similar. If we look at some of the common games that we've had, we lost to level 41-44. They lost to level 46-52. We both lost to Warland. They played Warland a little tighter. That was 45-48. We lost by that 11-point margin. And then the Pinedale margins were very similar. And then they actually lost to Mountain View 34-40, where we beat Mountain View 56-48. So that's kind of an interesting one there. But I think this is a game, Kevin, that we should win. You know, our records are definitely there. Our numbers are there. And as we come across and look at it, the keys to the game, number one, we got to be playing with more confidence. We're, you know, playing tentative. We saw Brody kind of have a breakout game last game, and I'm hopeful that he can take it and carry it into this game and bring a few boys with him. Coach has got some changes coming up tonight. I'll let you talk about those with the starting lineup. Number 2, we got to play as a team. Remember that it's not an I game or a me game, and that's a we game, and we're trying to, you know, get the win rather than work on the personal things. Number 2 or 3, patience on offense. Don't take the good shot, look for the better shot, and then try to take the best shot. Number 4, we need to own the boards on both ends. We need to keep Caleb Smith off the boards. Caleb Smith is a big body. He averages 10 rebounds every game from that standpoint, so he can be a definite factor on there. The last one is we need to hustle and talk on defense. We've kind of been a little bit flatter on defense. Our communication, both from the bench and then just the on the floor, calling the screens and just general communication hasn't been great.
Right, and yeah, I mean, there's, like you said, you'll see a few different uniforms out there. Today we have a few boys that weren't able to travel with, some due to sickness, I think some due to coaches' calls on that one as far as staying home and such. So we have Bridger Pyle joining the crew as well, as he kind of helps fill out that roster. You'll see him, so it'll be his first varsity warm-up here, and then we'll get to the starters here in a little bit. But yeah, I mean, really, I hate to say it at this time of the season for sure, but it kind of feels like Bobcats must still be looking for their identity. You know, some changes made again here at the starting lineup, and it's kind of interesting for me. It's interesting. Just it'll be curious to see how these starting lineups work. Not really haven't gone with the same starting lineup too many games in a row, so. You know, might leave some questions there as far as where we're going with that. But I think the identity comes, and again, that, you know, attitude reflects leadership without a doubt. And so I think that's where ultimately it has to start with the coaches. The coaches have to make sure their attitudes are where they need to be, so that these boys know where they're going to be following and who they're following as well, because that leadership's going to drop down into, you know, those leaders out on the court, like you said, with Brody and some of those other ones where Brody took a big step forward. And I know some other changes were made, you know, to try to get some confidence up with some of the boys playing some JV ball, which is, I mean, to me, I just wanted to be on the court. So for me, it was always like I didn't care when it came or where it came.
Some of those sophomores, you guys should ask to play a little JV ball, just get some more court time, experience playing different players more your own age, and so Coach went ahead and made that change. And Bomengen and Hasty both saw a little JV time today. They did end up losing that game by 12 or 13 points, right. So hopefully we can have a different result here. I know that the JV team when we played them in Pinedale, our JV team won. So.
Right. Yeah, so, and again, just I know some different players, freshmen also didn't travel today as they had a game up in Bighorn, and Coach Schaefer up there, you know, who stepped in and is helping out the team as well up there. So good luck to the boys up there as they're getting ready to take on Bighorn, or maybe took them on this evening. So when we get a final on that, we'll try to bring that to you as well. That will be the end of our pregame show. We're going to take one quick break here, and then we'll come with starting lineups right after this.
Stop in to Vickland Pharmacy in Thermopolis to see what a hometown pharmacy really feels like. It's the only locally owned and operated pharmacy in town, and they are a compounding pharmacy to boot. They offer prescriptions, medical equipment, Medicare open enrollment, medication therapy management, and more. Vickland Pharmacy can save you time and money. The service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Vickland Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Max Market in Thermopolis.
Ever wonder why so many babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis? Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Warland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton? Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
All right, and we're back here for our starting lineup for the evening. And for the Lyman Eagles, we'll have number 2, Corey Condos, number 4, Carter Bradshaw, number 10, Cody Herdsman, number 11, Aiden Wyatt, and number 20, Caleb Smith. And that will be your starters for Lyman Eagles for tonight. We'll have a new one up into the lineup, but to start off, Longwell, who's been playing really well on the boards, he comes in doing a good job, so Longwell will start. Weber comes in, number 5. Number 12, Armani Dukes comes in, who's been working hard on the boards as well. Brody Potter, again, like we said, had a breakout weekend. Number 23, and then new into the lineup and really new to the varsity court is number 32, Nolan Collins, sophomore. Will come in for Bobcats, so getting his first start. You know, hopefully the rest of those boys kind of talking him, you know,
take a deep breath.
let the nerves go. So I will send out a little, my little story of Lyman here. This was actually my first varsity game as a sophomore. I didn't start, but I got to come in off the bench, and there's a yellow trash can that's over by those double doors over there, and my point guard overthrew me. Wasn't his fault, but I went and saved the ball, and I ended up backside first in the trash can, folded up. No one came to help me, guess because I was on the road, so I had to tip myself out of the trash can and then run. Luckily, not too much garbage was in the trash can, but my first varsity experience, I mean, nerves are gone after that. I mean, it just goes up from there. So as we get ready here for tip-off, and Caleb Smith will win the jump there, and Bradshaw will get it. Ball will go to Wyatt. Wyatt, who drove to the hoop really well and shot the ball pretty well against us last time, forces up a shot, no good. Caleb Smith comes down with the rebound, though, gets his own rebound, shot up, no good, and then Longwell comes down with the rebound.
2 offensive boards for them already.
Right.
Bobcats are not starting well. They're starting in that man-to-man, but not putting bodies on people.
Good pass from Ellis inside to
Brody.
Potter, and he goes up and good for 2.
Layup, scores 2-0.
Yeah, and Potter definitely has the weight advantage on Smith as their height is similar, but Herdsman now with the ball. He'll get it up to Bradshaw. He's left alone. Shot is up, no good, and Potter and Longwell both fight over it. Gets it up to Amani Dukes. Amani Dukes will cross over here, get it back to Potter. Potter steps into the 3. Shot is up, no good. Amani Dukes gets an offensive rebound. He'll drive, kick it out to Nolan Collins. Ellis shot up, no good, but good rebound by Potter.
4 points. 4 points on the night so far. 4-0, 6:51 in the first quarter.
And Bobcats come out in their full court press here. Pass it to Herdsman. Herdsman now to Wyatt. Wyatt up the side to Smith. Smith now will bring it back out, and he's going to be fouled. That will go against Ellis Weber, be his first, team's first. And Bradshaw will take the ball out for Lyman Eagles. Pass to Smith. And Brody's always hunting for those passes there to try to get one. And now Wyatt with Ellis all over him. Wyatt now with it. He kicks it up to Bradshaw. And now into Smith. Smith going to work around the key.
Good move.
And good move, but no good. And Jet Longwell comes down with the rebound and gets it up to Ellis. Ellis now looking for some movement from Bobcats. Gets it to Jet. Jet inside to Longwell, or to Potter. That would have been impressive, though, if he would have passed it to himself. I tell you what, that's a lot harder than it sounds.
So far, he's doing a lot tonight.
He is. And Bradshaw now has it, gets it to Smith. Smith will pull up from the three, and he knocks one down.
Big man for Lyman. Caleb Smith scores now 3-4 with 5:59 left, or 49 left in the first quarter.
Well, so far I do like Bobcats doing a little bit of more high-low stuff work, getting Potter the ball inside. Ellis Weber now coming across. Monty Dukes trying to look for somebody to find open. Gets to Nolan. Nolan drives baseline. Looks at his shot, passes it up, gets to Monty. Now back to Potter up at the top of the key. He'll pass it over to Weber. Weber with Wyatt on him, gets it back to Nolan. Nolan over to Monty now. And into Ellis. Ellis inside. He'll
good move.
Yeah, good move
Ellis
there
up
by
against
Ellis.
the big guy. Then takes the ball, tips it away to Nolan Collins.
Nolan Collins gives it up and to
unselfishly gives it up. He could have had his first points. He had a wild layup himself.
And now Wyatt with it. Yeah, Bobcats doing a good job with it. Smith now gets it. He'll break the press. Cross court to Herdsman. Herdsman jump shot up. And no good, but good rebound there by Jet Longwell. Now Nolan Collins will have it. He'll bring it up for the Bobcats on the near side. Hand off to Monty Dukes. Good cut there by Ellis again. And now over to Potter. Again, Potter playing long ways away from the hoop. He'll let it go across the timeline and bring it back as it was knocked away by Smith. He'll one-on-one move, spin move, drives in, dump off to Monty Dukes. Monty Dukes shot is up, no good, but he'll go to the line as he's fouled.
Score is 8-3, 4:31 left in the first quarter.
And Zach Hasty set to come in for the Bobcats. That'll be first foul on Smith, team's first foul. And Monty makes first.
9-3, Bobcats lead.
And Zach will come in with Nolan, or for Nolan. 4:31 left here, 9-3 Cats over the top of the Eagles. And Monty Duke's second free throw is up and good as well.
10-3.
A lot better,
looking good today.
A lot better confidence from the Bobcats here into their shots, it looks like so far. Carter Bradshaw with the ball. Now to Smith. Smith up to Wyatt. Wyatt will pull up, three-point shot up and no good. And high goes Smith and Potter comes down with it to Monty Dukes. Monty now up over the top, gets it to Ellis Weber. Ellis Weber drive in with his left hand, back out to Monty. Monty gonna drive baseline, little shuttle pass
nice
to Jet.
Pass.
And then Ellis looks to hit Potter. Potter coming the same direction as him, and ball will go out of bounds. Again, I'd just like to see Potter get inside and work. I mean, he's
that's where we've gotten
that's where his buckets have come from, and see him do those screens across and stuff, get Monty, because Monty and Jet are good passes out of there, and then Zach Casey's going to pick up a foul as he reaches across. That'll be team's second. And Gerber will come in for Ellis. 3:49 left here in the first quarter. And number 33, Coulter DeWitt, in for the Lyman Eagles as well. He'll pass to Smith. Smith with Potter on him, now Wyatt. And now up to Bradshaw. Bradshaw with it now. He'll pass it off to Maxfield. And Smith going to take another three. Only points they have on the board so far. Zach Hasty's going to try to run down, rebound. He's going to knock it out of bounds off of Maxfield. And Del Dukes will come in for Jet Longwell. Wyatt set to take the ball out for Lyman Eagles. They're going to take it out on the sidelines here. And if I was Wyatt, I would have worked up the sideline more. DeWitt now over to Maxfield. Maxfield drives left-handed. And Potter comes over, plays good help defense. And Maxfield dribbles it out of bounds. Good help side defense there. And we're going to get a timeout by Lyman Eagles, 10-3. Bobcats leading in this one, 3:25 left in the first quarter. We'll be right back after this.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area and 172-point inspections. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey. He's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
All right, and we're back here after the timeout, 3:25 left. Bobcats leading this one 10-3, coming out, doing a great job against any pressure that Lyman's tried to get. Bobcats really getting the shots that they want and taking good care of the ball as well. Worked hard on the glass after they kind of gave up those first couple offensive boards. That really went and hustled after getting it. Helps a lot when Smith's also shooting from, back. So Lyman's going to put a full court press on here. Monty Dukes pass over to Gerber. Gerber going to get it over to Hasty. Hasty going to drive in, pass over to Potter. Potter up over the top, gets it to Del Dukes. Del Dukes cross to Potter. Potter three again, shot is up, no good. And Smith will come down with the rebound. Smith will bring it up for Lyman Eagles. Gets it to Wyatt. And now over to Maxfield. And turnaround, Bradshaw's shot is up, no good. Good defense there by Monty Dukes. And Bradshaw really kind of shooting that ball with his back to the hoop. Del Dukes will drive in, cross court to Gerber. Gerber to Monty. Monty steps into the three. Three is up and good for Monty Dukes.
For three. I think that's only his second one for the year.
Yeah, I think he hit one that first weekend of the season. Wyatt now with the ball. 2:28 left here, 13-3. Drive in, gets it to Bradshaw. Bradshaw now to DeWitt. And steal there by Monty Dukes. He steals it from DeWitt. No numbers, but he's going to drive it in. Good head fake and going to get blocked. No, going to pick up a foul from Smith.
Is that his first?
That'll be his second, team second. So Smith, only one on the board. He has the 3 points for him for a three-pointer and the only 2 fouls as well. Send Monty Dukes to the line, who is 2 of 2 from the free throw line. And first one is up and no good off the back of the rim. Cody Bomengen in for Potter. And Jet Longwell set to come in for Monty Dukes. 13-3, Bobcats leading this one by 10. And second one is up, rattles around and good, so going 3 of 4.
14-3, 2:12 left in the first quarter.
So far, kind of what we expected to see the first time we played Lyman, and Bobcats kind of living up to it a little better here today so far. Bradshaw now with the ball. Good help defense there. Wyatt with it now. Wyatt's going to drive down. Drive in. Maxfield now with it. Kick out. Shot is up. No good. And Wyatt will come down with the rebound. Cross court to Herdsman. Herdsman to DeWitt. And defense there by Wyatt. Yeah, as he tried to change direction. Yeah. Oh, I'm not sure how that wasn't over and back, but no over and back. And again, Lyman. Oh, good steal there by Del Dukes. And
tipped it away.
Yeah, Del's like 5'10" with like a 6'2" wingspan or something like that. He always gets the balls like that.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it really is. Just kind of comes from out of nowhere. And his demeanor is just so kind of like chill and laid back, and you just don't think it, and then all of a sudden he just bursts.
Boom. Yep.
Yeah. Bradshaw now with the ball. 1:33 left. It's a long possession here. Bobcats have played good defense here. No shots have gone up. Well, one shot went up by the Bobcats. Wyatt now with it. out to Herdsman. Herdsman now to DeWitt. Lyman just playing 20, 25 feet away from the hoop right now, not able to get anything inside. They do get it into DeWitt. Good challenge there by Bomengen, and just a good shot by Coulter DeWitt. His shot is up and good. That'll make it 14-5. Gerber's going to be tripped there by Wyatt.
3 fouls for them.
That'll be 3, yep.
1:06 left in the first quarter. Score is 14-5.
And that goes against Aiden Wyatt. Gerber will take the ball out of bounds. Oh, there's Dell open in the corner. Get it out to Bomengen, back to Gerber.
Oh, hit Dell.
I know. Now across back to Bomengen. Now over to Zach Hasty in the corner. Cross court to Gerber.
Now Dell. Oh.
And then cross court to Bomengen. Now to high post.
There
kick
we
out
go.
to Zach,
nice
inside
ball
out.
Rotation.
And just a little too strong. Wyatt comes down with it. Passes up to Bradshaw, and no one's around him. Shot is up and good for Carter Bradshaw.
I think the Bradshaws like to leak out a little
They
bit.
do.
We saw that in the girls' game.
Right. Del Dukes now with it. Up over the top to Hasty. Hasty to Jet. Jet now over to Hasty. Drive in. Now out to Bomengen. Tough pass there.
Yeah.
Now up to Gerber. Gerber over to Dell. And now back to Zach Hasty in the corner. Cross court to Gerber. Gerber to Bomengen. Bomengen drive baseline. Good drive there. Shot is up and good for Cody Bomengen.
Score is 16-7 with 9 seconds left on the clock. Looks like Lyman's going to hold the ball a little bit for the last shot.
And pass goes out to Condos, and no good, and no shot there by the Bobcats. So the end of one shows Bobcats 16, Lyman Eagles 7. Good first quarter for Bobcat basketball. We'll be right back on 101.7 KDNO right after this.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted Jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
All right, an end of one. Your Bobcats are leading 16-7. Kevin Gerber, Travis Bomengen here on KDNO 101.7, and also streaming live on the YouTube channel WyoToday. Thanks for joining us this evening for Bobcat basketball here in this corner of the state against Lyman and Mountain View this weekend. We have Weber, Hasty, Bomengen, Longwell, and Del Dukes in the game right now. Ellis Weber across, almost gets it poked away there, gets it to Jet. Jet will drive in. Kick out to the corner, Del Dukes. Del's going to drive in, kick out to Cody. Cody stepped into three, short, hits off the front of the rim.
Oh,
and Ellis Weber trying to run it down. Yeah, and Corey Condos will come away with the ball. And ball gets knocked out of bounds by Cody Bomengen. And that will stay with Lyman Eagles. DeWitt set to take the ball out for the Eagles. And DeWitt getting some extra playing time in as Smith picked up those 2 early fouls. Bradshaw now with it. And he'll get it to Herdsman. Herdsman now pull-up jump shot, tough shot as Hasty was all over him. Cody comes down with the rebound, gets it up to Ellis. Ellis drives baseline, kicks into Del Dukes. Del good, gets up and then gets it blocked.
Rebounds his own shot.
Gets it to Ellis. Ellis tries to throw it off of Condos, and then he gets out of the way, and ball ends up in Bradshaw's hands, gets it to Wyatt. And now Wyatt up to Bradshaw. Wyatt back with it, and he'll drive in. Kick over to DeWitt, tries to get it into Bradshaw. Bradshaw, who's got some leaps, but he's not super tall, but he can jump out of the gym. And Wyatt now tries to pass it off to Bradshaw, and he'll kick it out of bounds. Potter and Monty Dukes will come in for Bomengen and Del Dukes. Del's stamina probably going to be down a little bit as he is fighting some illness this week as well.
It's been going around. We've had both types of influenza, RSV and COVID.
And tough pass there from Zach Hasty, throws it up over the top of Cody Bomengen, not able to handle the pass. And DeWitt now with it will get it into Wyatt. 6:45 left here in this first half. 16-7, no score here yet in the second quarter by either team. Wyatt tough pass over to Condos. Little high dribble.
I was going to say, glad you got rid of it.
And he'll drive baseline. Good defense there by Ellis Weber. Now over to Bradshaw. Bradshaw now passes it in between Herdsman and DeWitt. It'll go out of bounds. And Lyman really hurting not having Smith out there on the court right now.
Really is changing the composition of their the team and their way they're able to run their offense.
Yeah, it really is. Pass up to Monty. He's not able to handle it.
Yeah. Pass. He was trying to throw it before he got it, I think.
And Bradshaw gets it out to Condos. Condos to DeWitt. DeWitt, good spin move there. Big man turns, and another bucket for him. 4 points for him. That makes it 16-9. And Brody Potter backs in.
There you go,
Good
Brody.
Move, spin move up, and Monty Dukes gets the offensive board up and in.
Monty will go to the line as he got fouled. Scores 9-18.
Gets an and one opportunity for Monty Dukes. He's been to the line now. This will be his 5th trip to the line as Jet Longwell, Nolan Collins set to come back in for the Bobcats as well. Nolan will come in for Zach Hasty.
5:57 left in the second quarter. 18-9. Monty's on the free throw line for one. Old style three-point play, and it is
good.
in.
And he missed one free throw so far, so shooting the ball well. And now Wyatt has the ball for Lyman. He'll step back three. And shot is up, and they're going to call an offensive foul. Looks like that was on the rebounder down underneath the hoop.
I think it might have.
And they called that one on Bradshaw, yeah.
I was going to say he's the only one down there.
Right, and that one goes against him as Longwell and him were battling kind of down on the block. Ellis Weber will bring it up, gets it to Potter. Potter to Monty Dukes. Monty now kick it out to Potter. Potter looking to feed it back down inside. And now Aiden Wyatt's going to get a foul as he's trying to work hard on Monty Dukes there. That'll be his second, team second of the quarter.
19-9, 5:32 left in the second quarter.
I guess that's team's third foul. And Zach Hasty will come back in for Ellis Weber. Zach Hasty, Monty Dukes. Monty over to Nolan.
Oh, good pass.
Monty Dukes down low. Shot is up and good.
And Monty grabs it, turns around, and with Caleb Smith out of there, they'd be doing a good job attacking the basket.
Right, yeah, there's just no size down there that can really compete. And Hayden Jackson in for Lyman Eagles here. Tries to pass up over the top and just not going to happen to try to get it over the top to Bradshaw. Monty Dukes now has it. Gets it from Zach. Zach now up at the top of the key. Three is up. No good off the back of the rim. DeWitt comes down with the rebound. He'll pass it up to Wyatt. And Wyatt will bring it up the near side here. And he'll pass it out to DeWitt. And again, just Lyman all playing 20-plus feet away from the hoop.
Ooh.
Yeah, almost a steal there by Brody.
Brody Potter was licking his chops.
Yeah, he was. And size differences out there. I mean, even, you know, Brody's guarding Bradshaw with a deep three. Shot is up and good.
Nice shot. Carter Bradshaw is just a solid player. 12-21 is the score. 4:26 left in the second.
Bobcats set to run their offensive play. Gets it to Nolan Collins. Good screen here. Gets it over to Jet. Jet now. Bobcats run some screen and roll plays here. Monty Dukes drives in again.
Right
shot is up and good.
Nobody's stopping. They don't have an answer for Monty.
No, they really
now.
don't. He's kind of putting some touch on the ball. I think the previous games he's kind of been shooting it pretty hard off the backboard, and here he's just putting some nice touch on it.
Well, he just has the confidence.
And,
there's not somebody who's going to stop him. Here he
and
comes
Monty
again.
Dukes get a steal again and up and good, and he's just putting on a clinic right now.
He's got to have like 8 points this quarter.
He's got 9 actually with that and one opportunity. Yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah.
25-12, 3:44 left in the first half.
Yeah, 15 points here for Monty in this first half, and that's going to make Lyman take a timeout. We'll do the same. We'll be right back after this.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
All right, we're back here, end of, or after a timeout, 3:44 left here in this first half. And yeah, we were just asking ourselves how long Smith would be on the bench, and with those 2 fouls, it looks like coach is going to get him in for Lyman Eagles, so he'll come back in after the timeout. Monty just kind of putting on a clinic, doing it all, playing good defense, getting rebounds, and won opportunities, working hard to get open as well. 15 points in this first half. Aiden Wyatt now with it. He'll drive in. Shot is up. No good. And Monty Dukes come down with the rebound. And Monty will get it to Gerber. Gerber will bring it up for Bobcats. And hesitation dribble there as he'll just drive in all the way in. And good shot there by Gerber. Up and good.
Hezzy.
Yeah, it was. And he kind of got, Zach saw him coming and he just cleared out and left that side open. So now Wyatt again with it. Lyman just struggling to kind of get an offense rolling, and not really, like right there, Wyatt was knocking some of those shots down earlier the first time we saw them. Smith gonna work hard though, spins in, and good shot there by Caleb Smith. Makes it 27-14. Gerber again now will bring the ball up for the Bobcats. And he's going to drive in again. Shot is up. No good. Herdsman comes down with the rebound. And Smith, looked like he was going to pull up the shot. Gets it back from Wyatt, though. Smith, turnaround, jump shot up. No good.
Good job.
And Jet Longwell comes down with the rebound.
He's doing a good job just staying on his feet.
Right. And now Potter has it. Around the back, he'll drive to the hoop. Gets blocked, but gets into Longwell's hands. Longwell turnaround jumper up, no good. Carter Bradshaw comes down with the rebound. And pass over to Herdsman. Herdsman in the corner now. He'll bring it up to the top of the key. Wyatt now with it. Setting this little two-man game here. Wyatt passes up the screen and he'll drive in. Looks like get a foul. Either be on Gerber or looks like that'll go against Zach Hasty. Be his second foul. Be team's first this quarter. 27-14, minute 58 left here. They'll send Aiden Wyatt to the line. First one is up and good for Aiden Wyatt, his first points of the game. And Del Dukes will come in for Zach. 27-15 here, 2 minutes left in this first half. Second one for Wyatt is up and good as well as he rattles it in. Makes it 11-point game here. Bobcats up 11, 27-16. Gerber to Potter. Potter now crossover dribble. Lowers that shoulder, gets it to Monty. I thought he was for sure he was going to. And good head fake there. Shot is up and
Monty
good again by Monty.
On fire.
He is.
Drives in, pump fake, up and in.
Yeah, and he's just, I mean, those are a lot of shots that he's had and just hasn't seen him go down.
Right.
So nice to see him have a number of them just go down. Aiden Wyatt now with it, trying to dribble through pressure here, not able to. He passes it, and then so Bobcats just pressure defense, just
smothering him.
Yeah, no one really, they just don't have an answer for it. Bobcats kind of being the aggressors this time, coming out with a little bit of an attitude for sure. Bobcats 13-point lead here. Gerber with it now. Bring it up the middle, around his back. Gets it to Del Dukes, right back to Gerber. Gerber then's going to go up. He's going to be fouled by Hayden Jackson. That'll be his first. That'll be team's third or fourth. That'll be their fourth, yeah. And that'll send Gerber to the line.
1:16 left in the half. 29-16 is the score. Gerber's first shot. up and
off the back of the
rim. I'd just like to see him being a little more aggressive tonight, Kev. Taking the ball to the rack. He's taken it 3 times tonight.
3 times, yeah. Looking for a shot, too.
Normally does.
Right.
And normally he's the outside guy, but he's recognized he can do the inside game.
Gets his own rebound after a miss, and then up and good. So miss both free throws, and then makes a bucket, and then we get a timeout from Coach Corpening. So that makes it 31-16. Minute 13 left here in this first half, and we'll be right back after this.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. And we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones financial advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
All right, and we're back in action here, minute 12 here after the timeout. Lyman Eagles with it. And Bobcats coming out in a little bit of a different defense here. Kind of a 2-3. Potter playing up high in that, so it kind of looks like a 2-1-2. Good defense there by Gerber as they pressure, get it to Smith. Smith's gonna drive in, and he's just smooth around the hoop. Good ball handler and just good body control too.
He got past Potter.
Right.
Once he turned the corner, Potter smart didn't get a foul, just couldn't stop.
Right.
It.
And then Bobcats break it. Monty goes in and actually with as well as he's been scoring, unselfishly tried to give it up to Dell, cutting hard, and it bounced off a Lyman player, goes out of bounds. But
yeah, when you're playing like he is tonight, you just shoot the ball.
I was going to say he should have taken that one up for sure.
Somebody I'm playing with like that, it's like, no, you just keep shooting the ball. Don't feel bad about shooting the ball.
Yeah.
When you start missing it, all rag on you a little bit. But
Cody Bomengen is going to get a moving screen call on the out of bounds play there. B team second, just his first. And DeWitt now will pass it up to Jackson. 31-18. Bobcats leading in this one by 14. That's 13 actually. Good math. Bradshaw now and Jackson playing catch back and forth. Now gets it to Condos. Potter will knock it away. Get it to Monty Dukes. Monty Dukes going to bring it down. He's going to drive in, spin move, head fake, shot is up, and no good. Has opportunity for 2 free throws. Thought he was going to get an and one opportunity again there. And that one will go against Carter Bradshaw. That'll be his second and team's 5th. So
Armani tried to make it. It bounced up there for a while. I wasn't sure which way it was going to go.
Right. And first one for him. Free throw is up and good.
Monty playing a great game tonight. Scores 32-18, 15 seconds left in the half.
5 of 6 from the free throw line as well, shooting the ball well. Second one for Monty is up, short. And gives to Cody Bomengen. Cody, nice pass to Potter. Potter goes up, good head fake there, up and good for
team
Potter.
Play right there.
Yeah, it really was. They'll make it 34
3 seconds left. Bradshaw loses it out of bounds.
Goes out of bounds.
Ooh, they're going to call it. I thought that was a Bobcat ball.
Right, I did too.
It's a Lyman ball. They got 2.1 seconds left. Scores 34-18 in the with the first half.
Pass up to Bradshaw. Bradshaw's
nice
able to get it and able to get up and in. And that will be the buzzer.
20.
Yeah, it was a tough play. I mean, he's got hops, and Dell does too, so he challenged it, but it was a really good pass from DeWitt from the out of bounds to lob it in there. That makes it 34-20 into the first half. Bobcats leading this one by 14. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back for our halftime show right after this.
Looking for a clean, comfortable room in Thermopolis? Quality Inn of Thermopolis offers great rates with your choice of king, queen, or family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Reserve your room today. Call 307-864-5515. Amenities include free hot breakfast, pet-friendly, premium free Wi-Fi, indoor pool, truck parking, and more. Reserve your room today by calling 307-864-5515. Quality Inn of Thermopolis. Stop in to Vicklin Pharmacy in Thermopolis to see what a hometown pharmacy really feels like. It's the only locally owned and operated pharmacy in town, and they are a compounding pharmacy to boot. They offer prescriptions, medical equipment, Medicare open enrollment, medication therapy management, and more. Vicklin Pharmacy can save you time and money. The service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Vicklin Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Max Market in Thermopolis.
Ever wonder why so many babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis? Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Warland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton? Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
All right, and we're back here for our halftime show, and good half here for our Bobcats as they as we look at here. Monty doing a lot of work here. I mean, has had a great first half, and for our stats of the game, stats of the half. Presented by Quality Inn and Suites. I'll go Lyman first. Carter Bradshaw hitting that shot right before the end of the first half, giving him 7 points, knocking down a 3 as well. Aiden Wyatt going 2 of 2 from the free throw line for 2 points. Caleb Smith picking up those 2 early fouls after he hit a 3 in the first quarter, coming in, hitting a couple other buckets, so 7 points for him. And then Coulter DeWitt coming in off the bench in relief for Smith, scoring a couple buckets for 4 points. They have 20. As far as fouls, Carter Bradshaw, Aiden Wyatt, and Caleb Smith all with 2. Hayden Jackson with 1. For your Bobcats, a number of scores in the books here. Jet Longwell scoring a bucket for 2. Gerber going having 4 points and going 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Bomengen having 2. Weber with 2. Potter with 6, and then most of the scoring again coming from Monty Dukes, just doing a lot of work. Only missing, let's see, he's shot 7 free throws, went 5 of 7 from the free throw line, has 18 points in the half, so doing a good job. He kind of had a flurry there where he scored like 8-9 points in just a few minutes, playing really well. Offensive boards, steal and layups, and then working through the offense as well. So as far as that goes, let's transition now into the second half. So what do you see, based on some of the keys, how we're matching up here?
Well, number one, we talked about playing with confidence and as a team. And Kev, I haven't seen the Cats as a team play this well together since before Christmas.
Right.
I think they're doing a good job playing with confidence. They're still playing not selfishly. They're giving good assists to the people who are open, doing a good job there. Next, we talked about being patient on offense. They're doing a good job. We're actually getting that best shot. I mean, they're passing around. There's a couple of times where guys could have taken a shot, but they saw the open player, hit him, got the assist for an easier, better shot or best shot. On the boards, we've done a good job on both ends. We've had a couple of laxes on the defensive end where they've gotten a couple offensive boards, but overall, considering Caleb Smith, who was on the bench, we would expect us to be leading in it, which I think we are.
Yeah, I agree.
And then hustling on defense. We've had multiple turnovers and tipped balls, knocking the ball out of bounds. So you know, a lot of things that we saw before the break, before we got into that lull, I'm seeing in the first half. Hopefully we can just put 4 quarters together. So
Right.
I think maintaining those keys, maintaining the confidence, maintaining the focus going into this second half.
Right. Yeah, not falling asleep or being comfortable.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's a 14-point lead, but those 14 points, we saw that. We've seen it in games before, you know, where they get up or they've gotten up and then, kind of go to cruise control mode and then, start thinking about the next thing or whatever. And so it'd be good to, like you said, staying on that focus of just, getting this one where it needs to be, getting it through the whole four quarters. Like you said, it's been a minute since we've seen 4 full quarters by the Bobcats in a game here so far. So far, so good for the Bobcats, for sure, coming out and playing like the Bobcats we've seen previously. So we're going to take another quick break. This is Kevin Gerber alongside Travis Bomengen on 101.7 KDNO and also on YouTube channel WyoToday. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors right after this.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area and 172-point inspections. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey. He's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones, and we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones Financial Advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
All right, and we're back here and getting ready for the start of this second half. Bobcats doing really well in that first half, up by 14, 34-20, up over the top again. Monty Duke's having a big first half with 18 points in that quarter. So see if he can kind of keep it rolling as well, see what adjustments maybe were made, and see what the Bobcats can do to kind of answer any adjustments Lyman maybe made. Bobcats really kind of being the ones that have dictated how this game has gone by their pressure and everything.
And that's a big difference because the last time we played these guys, we played their game.
Right.
They controlled the tempo. They controlled the way things are going, and the Bobcats have done a really good job of we're playing our game. You guys do what you want.
I mean, the final score for Lyman was 34 points in the game, and we have 34 points in this first half. So definitely a different mode. And I know Lyman had just kind of sucked the air out of the ball and you know, just passed it around and took their time, and Bobcats not letting that happen. So Bobcats come out with the ball on defense, starting out the same way the second half as they did the first. Smith now with it, gets it over to Herdsman. Herdsman going to drive in, kick it over to Wyatt. Aiden Wyatt now with the ball, getting a screen from Carter Bradshaw. He's going to roll, playing a two-man game. Good heads fake there. And Ellis Weber steps in and takes a charge. Ellis Weber does a good job. That'll be Bradshaw's third foul on him, first of for the team. Just a minute and a half into this third quarter.
Bradshaw's a headsy enough player that if I was a coach, I'd probably let him ride a little bit.
Yeah, looks like they're going to for now, for sure. 7.5 minutes left. Only 30 seconds gone by in this quarter. And Potter looking for a screen.
Take
doesn't
the rack.
take it and goes all the way and all the way to the hoop.
He just got his shoulder past Smith and was able to just take it all the way in slowly.
And now Aiden with the ball, Aiden Wyatt. He'll pass over to Herdsman. And Herdsman will get a screen there. He'll kick it out to Smith. Smith drives in. Head fake there. He'll kick it out to Bradshaw. Bradshaw steps back for the three. Shot is up, no good. Potter comes down with it and tries to toss it over to Nolan Collins, and it'll go out of bounds a little too quick on the outlet pass there.
Yeah, he didn't wait to see which way Nolan was coming to the ball, and he threw it out to the side. If Nolan would have kind of gone to the sideline, I think it would have been fine.
Yeah, they kind of threw it flat instead of up the court. And Herdsman will take it out for Lyman. Gets it to Wyatt. Wyatt now, he'll get it to Bradshaw, and then the Herdsman wide open, but not enough air underneath it, and Potter steps in, steals it, gets it to Ellis Weber now for the Bobcats. Bobcats have the ball. Nolan Collins with it, jab step there. He'll drive baseline. He about loses the ball. Ball's up in the air, and Jet Longwell will come away with it. Now to Potter. Potter into Weber.
Dukes is working hard. He's got
good shot there by Weber.
On him down low. Bradshaw's a smart defensive player, but if I was them, I'd give the ball to Monty, just put more pressure on Bradshaw. He's got 3 fouls.
Absolutely. And, I mean, Monty was working, so,
that's what I mean.
Give him the ball.
He's going to force him to foul because Monty's bigger player, stronger player. He's got as good a, maybe not as good a jump, but more powerful for sure.
Herdsman now with it, gets Bradshaw. Bradshaw over to Condos. Condos thinks about the three, but gives it up to Smith. Smith now tries to lob it in. And again, that play's just not working for them as they try to lob it into Bradshaw. Bradshaw's just trying to seal the backside, but Bobcats are ready for it. Longwell knocks it out of bounds, so it'll stay with
Watch the throw over the top. There.
And good job by Jet. Yep. And Jet knocks it away.
Jet
hits it off the backboard, comes right back, and now Weber will have it. He's going to drive in. He's going to get tripped by Aiden Wyatt, and 2 of Wyatt's 3 fouls have been
trips on Weber.
Yeah. That'll be his team's second.
38-20, 5:45 left in the third quarter.
Bobcats 4-0 in this quarter. Good 2-man game there between Potter and Longwell. Going to run it now the other side.
Shoot it.
Oh, Nolan passes up a shot. Gets it to Jet. Jet gets it over to Ellis. Ellis pull-up jumper. Shot is up. No good. And comes down is Smith. Smith gets it to Wyatt, and Ellis Weber's going to run it down as he tried to pass it to Condos.
He's still
He'll keep his dribble so he can get up. Yeah.
That's legal.
Good there by Ellis Weber.
Weber slipped, sat down, dribbled the ball, stood up, and said, I'm going.
That's right. Nolan Collins now to Armani. Monty's going to drive in.
Shoot.
Yep, kick it over. It gets tipped. Aiden Wyatt now comes with it. Condos gets it
nice
running out, but too much speed there. Not able to make it. Longwell will get a rebound, gets it in to Weber. And then Smith's set to take the ball, and he's going to steal it as kind of a pass to Potter. And Aiden Wyatt's going to go up. He's going to hit and get an and one opportunity as Ellis fouls him on the arm.
38-22 with the chance for them to make it 23. 4:49 left in the third.
Bobcats playing with a little bit more of a chaotic pace as they're getting in the half court there. And that last pass by Ellis just, you know, not a lot of heat on it and just kind of running down. Aiden Wyatt makes that free throw as well. So a couple subs here for both Bobcats and Eagles. Gerber Hasty in for Nolan and Weber. Jackson will come in for Bradshaw. And Maxfield will come in as well for Herdsman. Zach Casey will bring it up for Bobcats over to Gerber, to Monty. And gonna get a, oh man, Gerber made it too, and then they're gonna get a foul called, on the screen.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it was a little aggressive on the screen, so it stays our ball.
Right, and that'll be on Maxfield. Of course, Gerber knocks down the three there.
It was that way after the whistle.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't a close one.
No, Del Duke's now with it. And gets it knocked away by Maxfield, but it'll go out of bounds off of, or by Condos. Del Duke's just again, good quick moves here. A little two-man game between Armani and Gerber. Now Potter with it. Pass over to Del, two-man game between them.
Roll.
Del Duke's pull-up jump shot up, no good. Del gets his own rebound though. Oh, tries to pass it over to Potter. Smith knocks it away. He's gonna have a one-on-one opportunity against Zach, and Del Duke's gonna come up from behind and knock it out of bounds.
No foul, that's impressive.
Yeah, Del knocks it from behind, knocks it out of bounds, stays with Lyman, but no shot. 4:17 left in this third quarter, 38-23. Bobcats over the top of the Eagles. Back into the corner to Wyatt. Wyatt's gonna drive in. Bobcats in a 2-3 zone here, and out of bounds play. Wyatt now with it, gets it to Jackson. He can't shoot from outside. Have to know where he's at. And Aiden Wyatt with it now, gets it into Smith. Again, they're running a 5-out offense. No really cuts through the middle or anything. Now drive in by Wyatt, kind of a floater up, no good. Del Dukes comes down with it, and he's gonna get it over to Zach Casey. Zach's gonna bring it up the sideline. He's gonna cross over dribble, pass over to Potter. Potter,
nice.
Potter was going in off 2 feet looking for dunk, and looks like he's gonna be fouled on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Not sure. I'm gonna go against Smith. That'll be Smith's third as well. Send Potter to the line. It was a late call, so.
Yeah, I didn't think they were gonna call it.
I didn't either. It looked like he challenged him well at the rim, but must have got him with body as well. Because I think it was all ball as far as hand on there, but got him with body. So that'll be 4th team foul.
38-23, 3:44 left in the third. First shot is up and good for Potter. Makes it 39-23.
Potter's been a good free throw shooter for the Bobcats here. And Smith will have to take a seat again, so Smith and Condos both will sit down. Bomengen, Longwell set to come in now for the Bobcats. Bomengen will come in for Monty, and Longwell will come in for Potter.
Second shot is up and good.
Potter makes both.
40-23, 3:44 left in the third.
Bobcats doing a good job here all the way around, just kind of everybody buckling down on defense.
Yeah, it's been a team effort, Kev. We just haven't,
Really
like
has.
I say, we just haven't seen it. Here it comes.
Right.
Oh, shoot, Del Dukes. I was going to say, here he comes, off to the races.
He just sees those passes coming from all the way down on the block, and he can just anticipate so well.
He's quick enough to make it.
Yeah.
Most people like myself, I could anticipate it, but it doesn't matter.
I definitely knew it was coming. Aiden Wyatt with a 3-step back shot is up, no good. Bradshaw comes down with it though, and blocked by Jet. And Bomengen comes down with it, gets it to Gerber. Good patience there by Bomengen too, to not just pass it out. Little pull-up jumper by Bomengen up, no good. Jet Longwell, and gonna get it over the back. Yeah, looks like it.
He didn't touch him.
Yeah, I didn't feel like that.
I don't like that call.
I don't feel like there was enough contact for sure to call it, but that's just the team second.
Well, it's the angle of the call. Sometimes it looks, but it looked from my angle that he was about 8 inches between their bodies.
Right. And Wyatt now with it. It's Jackson. Jackson to Wyatt up at the top of the key. Bobcats in a 2-3 zone. Again, Bobcats and Jackson, like I said, he can shoot the ball. Shot is up, no good. Bradshaw comes down, though, with another offensive board, and then going to get a foul called on Jet. So Jet picks up a couple quick ones. I think that was on Jet. Yeah, that'll be on Jet.
Bobcats,
third.
yeah, Bobcats have 3, and Lyman Eagles have 4 with 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
Right. A little harder in the, finding someone to box out in a 2-3 zone just because you got to get the guy closest to you, and sometimes that ends up being two guys on one, and then so you just have to make sure good communication there. Maxfield now with it on the baseline. Shot is up, kind of tosses it up. It goes up and is good.
That wasn't the prettiest shot,
nope.
But it all counts the same.
That's right. Zach Hasty now with it. Numbers here for the Bobcats. Good hesitation.
Nice.
Shot is up, no good. Jet Longwell gets a rebound after it gets blocked.
Board
That's
back
right.
in, 42-25. Bobcats still a commanding lead.
And Jackson now with it. Wyatt. Bradshaw now gets it back out to Jackson. Jackson up to Wyatt up the top of the key, not really looking to shoot the 3. Aiden Wyatt doesn't. He'll shoot a few a game, but not too many. Bradshaw now with it up at the high post, and then he'll shoot a 3, steps back, shot is rattles in, out. Bradshaw with another offensive board out to Jackson. Jackson's 3 is up and good.
Okay, Coach, it's time for man-to-man defense.
Yeah.
We were doing well with that, and they moved the ball well.
Right.
They're a disciplined team, and
then they crashing the boards as well. So it makes it a 14-point game again. 1:56 left here. 28-42. Looks like it'll be a full timeout. We'll do the same. We'll be right back after this.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
All right, and we're back. Looks like it's a 30-second timeout. 1:56 left here in this third quarter. 28-42. Bobcats leading in this one. Bobcats with the ball. Del Dukes, Hasty, Bomengen, Longwell, Gerber out on the court for the Bobcats. Bomengen gets it cross court to Hasty up the court. Oh, good ball movement there. Bomengen comes away with it as a pass goes through Longwell's hands. Del Dukes gets to the line.
All the way up.
And another
Rebound.
good offensive board by Longwell. He'll get knocked out of his hands, go out of bounds. Bobcats will keep the ball. Bobcats set to run a good play. This is one of my favorites if they run it right. Good pass there by Zach to Bomengen. Bomengen up and good for Cody.
Patience. I love it when they are patient enough, because you're right. It's a great play, and it has 2 options at the end. You just got to be patient enough to do it.
Yeah, it was a little broken because they struggled to get into position, but they got it. Herdsman will pull up. Jump shot is up. No good for him. And Bomengen will come down with a good hard rebound against Maxfield. Pass it to the middle to Gerber.
Watch Wolf.
Gerber out of Bomengen. And Bomengen drives in, looks to try to pass it off to Jet Longwell, get knocked away by Herdsman, comes to Jackson. Jackson pull up jump shot up, no good. Wyatt will come down with it. And Zach tried to get in there and get a jump ball, but thought he was going to foul, I think, so he took his hands off it. So Wyatt has the ball for the Lyman Eagles. Under a minute left here, 44-28. Bobcats leading in this one. Herdsman will drive in, kick it back out to Maxfield. Now to Aiden Wyatt. Aiden's driving in. Now Bradshaw with the ball. And Herdsman now back out to Wyatt. And again, Bobcats defense just really shutting down any offensive stuff that they're trying to do. Wyatt will drive in, try to throw up a floater through the middle. He is going to be fouled, so he's going to go to the line. That foul's going to be against Zach.
Zach's 3rd foul.
Right. Team's 4th.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Score is 44-28.
Aiden Wyatt going 3 of 3 from the free throw line so far. This first one is up, no good. And then Dallin Bradshaw will come in, yep.
Bradshaw for Bradshaw. He's a hustler too.
Yeah, he is. I saw him play a little bit in that first half of the JV game. Second one by Aiden Wyatt is up, no good. Del Duke's going to run down the rebound. He's going to get it. Kick it over to Zach Hasty. Zach's going to bring it up cross court to Cody Bomengen. Now to Del. Now to
nice
Jet
pass.
Longwell, and up and good for Jet Longwell.
Good ball.
Jeez,
you know, when you move the ball quick, it's like that. Del just perfect dime pass right down the long row on the block.
Well, and the defense just can't keep up. There's just no way you can keep up with passes like that. Good pass from Aiden Wyatt. Tries to pass it into Bradshaw. Ball goes through the legs, ends up in Maxfield's hands, and he gets a cheap
we had him pinned.
No. And no shot for Bobcats. Looks like Gerber maybe took the worst end of that between the leg shot or pass at the end of 3 quarters, 46-30. Bobcats go into the 4th and final quarter of this one with the lead. We'll be right back after a break from a word from our sponsors right after this.
Looking for a clean, comfortable room in Thermopolis? Quality Inn of Thermopolis offers great rates with your choice of king, queen, or family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Reserve your room today. Call 307-864-5515. Amenities include free hot breakfast, pet-friendly, premium free Wi-Fi, indoor pool, truck parking, and more. Reserve your room today by calling 307-864-5515. Quality Inn of Thermopolis.
All right, and we come back here as we're getting ready for the 4th quarter of Bobcat basketball here from the Lyman Eagles gym. Tomorrow afternoon, we will have games coming at 11:30
and 1
o'clock from Mountain View. Our hopes is that the games will get over and we can get home with some weather moving in.
Not sure what it is in Thermont, but it is not good down here in the southwest corner of the state.
That's right. Snow usually means wind, so we'll hope that we can make it out of here. I'm sure we will, but it'll just might be maybe a little slower going. So Potter, Weber, Del Dukes, Monty Dukes, and Nolan Collins in start this 4th quarter. Ellis tries to pass up over the top, gets knocked away by Carter Bradshaw, gets it to Potter up at the top of the key. Now Monty Dukes is standing there, needed to meet that pass. Smith is going to steal it away.
Lyman's back in that zone defense. They're going to have to make some adjustments.
And Caleb Smith steps back for a long 3, and good hustle there by Carter Bradshaw. Saves it, but it comes to Del Dukes. And Del will slow the pace here a little bit, get it to Monty Dukes. Monty now cross over to Potter, and a little give and go, and it'll get knocked away by Caleb Smith. Go out of bounds. Bobcats ball underneath their hoop.
Well, the Lyman Eagles came out with a little bit more energy after that quarter break. So Bobcats are going to have to, one, take care of the ball, be making good crisp passes, and be patient on that offense.
Right. And Monty Dukes has it. Oh, he's left wide open, but missed him. And then Nolan Collins will take a 3 from the corner. Shot is up, a little too strong, and is no good. Will go off the Bobcats. So Lyman Eagles ball. 7:18 left here in this game. Bobcats with a 16-point lead. Aiden Wyatt will bring it up. Bobcats will come out in man-to-man. And Herdsman will have it now as he drives in. Now it's Carter Bradshaw. And drive in here by Condos, and now Aiden Wyatt with it. Again, just not really set up to score in bunches. This offense isn't, and Carter Bradshaw gets in the middle of the key, turnaround, jump shot up, no good. And Nolan Collins comes down with the rebound.
And I can't really understand the tempo that they're trying to run down 16 points. I'd be thinking a little more up-tempo.
Right, and tough pass there, but Bobcats doing a lot of flat foot standing. They're going to need to
step into the ball. And coach doesn't like it. We got some subs and a timeout.
Yeah, so we're going to get a timeout here real quick. We'll be right back. 46-30 Bobcats over the top of the Lyman Eagles.
Pharmacy in Thermopolis to see what a hometown pharmacy really feels like. It's the only locally owned and operated pharmacy in town, and they are a compounding pharmacy to boot. They offer prescriptions, medical equipment, Medicare open enrollment, medication therapy management, and more. Vicklin Pharmacy can save you time and money. The service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Vicklin Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Max Market in Thermopolis.
Ever wonder why so many babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis? Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Warland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton? Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
All right, and we come back after the timeout. A couple changes here. So we have Weber, Potter, Monty Dukes, Zach Hasty, and Gerber out on the floor. Zach Hasty with the ball now against this kind of a 2-1-2 zone. And again, Bobcats can, you know, when they're in a zone like this, you kind of play catch here, look for the best shot. Gets it to Weber. Weber going to drive baseline, going to try to shuttle pass it to Monty. Monty's going to get his hands on it, though, and get a steal. He's going to bring it up the court. Spin move, and tries to pass it off to Weber. Not able to get it, gets it out to Gerber. Gerber going to just get everybody reset here. Gets it back to Zach Hasty. Zach to Monty at the high post. Kick, oh, tough pass there as he tries to do a no-look pass to Weber. Gets stolen, and Carter Bradshaw going to get a wide open layup off of the pass there.
46-32, 5:50 left in the game.
And I think Bobcats need to still keep attacking for sure, but again, we've just had a lot of tip passes and steals now, so Bobcats are going to have to hustle back too, because pace is definitely different for Lyman.
Not waiting.
Nope. Aiden's shot is up, no good, but he just gets his own rebound. Good box out there by Ellis Weber as the ball then comes down to Zach Hasty. Gerber going to bring it up for Bobcats now.
Bobcats just need to make smart. We're trying to make too tough a passes.
Right.
There's no reason to do that.
No,
you know,
just play catch. Yeah,
that's right. If it's not there, make a good pass.
Right. And Potter drives in,
nice
up and good.
Potter.
And again, because ball moved fast, not hanging on to it, not trying to make the cute pass, but making the good pass. And Smith has it now. He'll get it to Condos. Condos into Smith. Drive, and Potter's going to block it and then but get called for the foul. I think that'll go against, that'll go against Potter. That'll be his first.
Scores 48-32, 4:55 left in the game. Smith at the line.
He has not shot free throws yet.
I don't remember him being here.
No. And first one is up and good for him.
It's a good thing we haven't sent him there a lot.
Right. First points in the game, or first points in the half for him. Has 8 points in the game. Monty and Weber will take a break as Jet and Cody Bomengen will come in. It's Jet Longwell and Cody Bomengen. The second one for Smith is up and good as well.
34-48, 14-point game again.
And Bobcats bring it up. Cody Bomengen now with it. Cross court over to Gerber. Gerber now gets it over to Potter. And just be patient with the ball here. And again, tip pass there as Potter turns it over again, and then he's going to get tripped up. Bradshaw inadvertent kind of crossover on their feet. Bradshaw will get tripped up. That'll be a second team foul.
That's Potter's second foul. 4:36.
And then to Smith, over to Bradshaw, looking to try to find White in the corner. And he cuts in, and then he's going to get an and one opportunity. That might be Potter's third foul.
Is it Potter or Bomengen? I think Bomengen
was it him?
That one. Yeah.
And they count it. That'll be 48-36, so 12-point game now. He can get it down to 11-point game with the make here.
Bobcats are going to have to start playing a little bit better ball.
Yeah, and still being aggressors instead of just passing it around. Need to be a little more aggressive and attack the hoop.
On the last basket we scored, Brody Potter got the ball in the corner and just took it to the rack.
Right, that's right. 48-37, 4:29 left, full timeout. We'll do the same. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle wider, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
All right, and we're back here. 4:29 left in the ball game. Bobcats trying to make this a little more interesting than we would wish they would. It's 48-37. Bobcats just with 11-point lead here, but have an opportunity here for Bobcats come out, run a little bit of change here on the offense against this zone defense, and Lyman has run it really well. and is kind of change the pace. Bobcats just going to need to attack this zone a lot more than just with passes as well. They can dribble, penetrate, because there has been some openings there, and then when they feel that defense close in, then try to get it over there. So Hasty now with it. He'll pass it over to Gerber. Gerber across court to Bomengen. Bomengen going to bring it up, get it to Zach now. Now back over to Gerber. And going to get a travel called on Gerber as he tried to jab step and then drug his back foot. 4:17 left now. And Lyman set to take the ball out. Aiden Wyatt with it. And good defense there by Gerber just to keep making him change. Oh, and Potter gets it. He's going to get a steal and opportunity for a two-hand dunk. And Potter puts one down and gets a good two-hand dunk.
50-37.
There we go.
That'll be
that
an energy boost.
Yeah, now Bobcat's going to need
now
to
play good defense.
That's right. And
now we're back in man. I like it.
That's right. Yeah, and it really came down to just good hard defense between Gerber, Zach, and Potter. And shot is up
nice
and good
move.
for DeWitt. As shot is up and good for him. Makes it 50-39. And then he'll have an opportunity to make this a 10-point game. Foul is on Bomengen, just his third. Team's fourth.
3:46
And shot is
left
good.
in the game. 40-50.
Yeah, lots of time left in this game, so just be patient with the ball. Pass across to Bomengen. And now to Potter in the corner. Now cross court to Gerber. Now over to Zach Hasty. Again, kind of
attack.
Yeah, and now Bradshaw's he's gonna pick up a foul.
That's his fourth, isn't it?
That'll be his fourth, yeah. So a cheap one for him, kind of just a hand check. The first one for them in the quarter.
Yeah, I was gonna say foul counts a little different this quarter.
And Bomengen just gonna hang on to it. I don't really like the idea of holding on to the ball to not lose the game. I'd rather see us go attack and win the game. Cross court to Potter. Potter now to Gerber. Gerber to Zach Hasty. Zach Hasty steps in, now back over to Gerber. Gerber now over to Bomengen, and again, just kind of running a delay here. Just a, 10-point lead, 3 minutes left. It's not my favorite kind of basketball.
I don't like it either. Take the ball to the rack.
Yeah.
That's how we.
And then Gerber's going to attack.
Nice.
He's going to get it all the way to the lane, up and in. So right on cue, he heard Gerber say, he heard Dad Gerber say, I would have shot it. And then almost a steal there by Gerber as well, as he's going to pick up the pace here for the Bobcats, try to get them. And good defense there by Gerber and Longwell, both seniors there, kind of stepping up and playing some tough defense. And
the defensive crew coming in.
Yeah, get them to come in. And so both Duke boys and Weber will come in. Gerber, Longwell stay in as well. 52-40. Bobcats leading this one by 12. DeWitt now with it. Dell all over him. DeWitt's going to not enjoy life much with him on it. And they're going to call that foul on
Unfortunately,
Del Dukes.
that's our fifth foul.
Right, and that'll send DeWitt to the line, who is 1 of 1 from the free throw line.
Score is 52-40 currently. 2:31 left in the game.
Lyman will be shooting free throws on on any fouls the Bobcats have now. DeWitt's first one is up and good. He's got a good free throw shot there, so we're not going to really want to send too many of these guys to the line. And now offensive group comes back out. Potter, Hasty, and Bomengen. 2:31 left here in this game, 11-point game. And DeWitt makes it a 10-point game as he knocks down both free throws confidently. Makes it 42-52. Bobcats leading this one. Zach Hasty now with it. He'll get it to Gerber. Gerber over to Bomengen. Bomengen, again, like to see them drive in. It's definitely when they see that.
When he gets the ball, he's just getting and holding it. Where the guy's got to come out. He's just coming out, fake, pump fake, and just drive.
Well, and there's a mismatch there as well, too, where, again, could be able to drive in. And looks like we're going to get another timeout here. So with that, we're going to take a quick break. 10-point lead for the Bobcats. This is Kevin Gerber, Travis Bomengen, 101.7 KDNO. We'll be back after this.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and fastest selection in the area and 172-point inspection. I still remember they're almost as smart as my dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey. He's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted jackrabbit java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
All right, and we're back here, 2:22 left, 42-52. Bobcats leading this one. Looks like Lyman's going to come out in man-to-man. Oh, good backdoor cut, but still there by Caleb Smith. He's going to drive in, try to pass off to Carter. Does get it off to Carter Bradshaw, up for good, and that's makes it an 8-point game now. Bobcats going to have to take care of the ball here against the press. Good pass from Gerber over to Longwell. Longwell to Bomengen. Now Zach's going to drive in, kick it out to Gerber. Now up to Potter. And again, Bobcats playing more keep away, not wanting to. Yeah, not my cup of tea when it comes to basketball. It just makes me too nervous to see a and good drive there. Potter up and
Potter
good.
says, okay, enough passing.
That's
I need
right.
to score.
Well, in the last 2 times we've seen the Bobcats be aggressive, they've been able to go in and score, once by Gerber, once by Potter. So, and Bobcats are going to come back out in their zone defense. But again, that's going to slow the pace of Lyman, it looks like. Watch that cross-court pass. Sure don't need any threes to go down for him because that'll change it for sure. Smith's shot is up, no good. Potter comes in, gets a good rebound. Oh, and a tough pass there. But Bomengen's going to come away with it, and Jackson's going to get a push in the back on Bomengen. That'll just be the team's 3rd foul, though, so they're going to still have a couple they got to get. And Monty Duke's going to come in for Jet Longwell. 54-44. 10-point lead, minute 16 left, so Bobcats really just take care of the ball now. But again, backdoor cut there by Gerber. Drive in, up, not able to make it. Oh, but he's going to be fouled there by Caleb Smith. So
that's
good
Caleb's
drive. Fourth, yep, that'll be his fourth.
Caleb and Bradshaw have 4 fouls.
And that'll be team's 4th. Gerber drive in there.
Gerber has been so aggressive today, and I love it. He's just been taking the ball to the rack. It's like uncharacteristic, but he needs to maintain this moving forward because it's really helping his game.
Yeah, well, and it's, I mean, again, it's kind of fueling the team, not just him, but it's everybody when they've been the aggressors. See it.
Bobcats are not on the free throw rebounding thing. Gerber by himself.
And makes the second one.
55-44, 1:11 in the left in the game.
Gerber felt his dad telling him to put a little air under the ball on his free throw, so it was good. And ball by Jackson is shot no good, and gets an offensive rebound though as Wyatt passes it over to Smith. Smith's able to make it. Again, kind of just hits the hands of Bobcats, and tough pass there from Potter to Gerber, and Gerber pulls it down. He's going to pass, and then he's going to be fouled, so it's going to send Gerber to the line again for 2.
All right, now both teams are in bonus. We got 41 or 47.7 seconds left. Bobcats lead 55-46.
That'll go against Jackson. That'll be 3rd foul on him. Again, 47 seconds left. Gerber 1 of 4 from the free throw line. First one is up, a little aggressive.
Not characteristic of him.
I know, he shoots the ball really well from free throw line. I mean, he's scoot his foot back about ½ an inch, and he missed the back of that rim. He's looking at his foot. He's like, Dad, I bet Dad's telling me to move my foot back.
I don't see much space there. He needs a little bit, about 4 more inches. I think.
Hey, look at that. See, he knocks it right down. I'm taking credit for it, though. 56-46 now. Yeah.
47 seconds.
Got another timeout. Bobcats leading this one under 50 seconds left. We'll be back after a quick 30-second timeout.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
All right, and we're back after a quick timeout. 47.7 seconds left in this one. Bobcats with a 10-point lead. Have had the lead up to, what was it, 14, 16 at a couple different times, I think.
We were almost up to 20.
Up to 20, yeah.
We had 18.
Oh, we had 18,
bit.
That's right, yeah. So Lyman definitely not giving up in this one, and Bobcats going to run a little bit of a zone here, just try to press. Condo's shot is up and goes way off the top of the backboard and then hits the uprights there. So Weber will come in. So it's Weber, Hasty, Potter, Longwell, and Armani Dukes in. Gets it into Jet to Monty. Monty, good head fake. He's going to be fouled by Condos. That'll just be his
first. He's one of the ones you want in.
That's right.
Shooting the ball really well from the free throw line tonight and this year. So good move by coach.
Yeah. And Monty Dukes is, let's see, 2, 4, 6. He is 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Hasn't scored in the second half. Has an opportunity here. First one is up and good for Monty Dukes. So that gets him to 19 points in the game.
Come on, one more, Monty.
That's
Get
right.
a 20. Let's go.
And Monty Dukes' second one is up and good as well.
58-46.
And Everett Lee will come in for the Lyman Eagles, I believe for the first time this evening. Carter Bradshaw with it now over to Aiden Wyatt. Wyatt's going to bring it up. 12-point game. Bradshaw's 3 is up, no good. Zach Hasty tips it over to Monty Dukes. Monty Dukes going to get it, and Condo's going to pick up a foul as well. 27.5 seconds left. Monty Dukes going to get a chance to add to his career night.
Yeah, that's right.
He's been in the teens quite a few times this year, but I think this is his first time over
Cracking
20.
I agree.
Yep. Well, first time a Bobcat has, they kind of spread out the scoring so much that good to see somebody take off here. 59, 46. And Dell and Jet come back in. And Monty Dukes to the line again. Shooting the free throw ball well and knocks down another one. 22 points for him in this game. That makes it 60-46. Bobcats almost doubled their score from last time they played Lyman, where they had 31 points. Jackson, deep 3, shot is up, no good. And Bradshaw will come down with the ball. Shot is up, no good. Cody's going to come away with it, gets it to Dell. Dell just smartly brings the ball out, and then he's going to be fouled by Dallin Bradshaw.
I don't think on purpose.
No,
he
it was kind of
was catching up, and Dell rotated around and kind of got the bump.
Right, and maybe a little of an anticipation call there where they had been fouling on purpose. Maybe kind of thought that was the goal too, but I think the coach had called the dogs off at that point. First one is up and no good for Dell. Dell being one of the more consistent scorers for Bobcats, like I said, after fighting some of the flu this week, not feeling the greatest probably, so he'll get on. Oh, he misses both, so not on the board for Dell today, but a good win here for the Bobcats. It's under 5 seconds. Condo's 3 is up and good as he'll knock one
49-60.
And that will make it, 49-60 Bobcats. Having a great game, good bounce back game after a 4-game loss skid there for the Bobcats. Good for them to come out and get a good win against a 3A opponent here, 60-49, and we'll just go right into our stats for the game. Hayden Jackson for the Lyman Eagles with 3. Corey Condos knocking down that 3 right at the end for his 3. Carter Bradshaw scoring 11, knocking down 1 3. Aiden Wyatt scoring 2, 4, 6, 8 points, going 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Jevin Maxfield scoring a couple buckets for 4 points. Caleb Smith scoring 11, really not able to really get him going as he got into foul trouble early and often. And then Coulter DeWitt coming in off the bench, being very serviceable for Lyman Eagles, scoring 9 points, going 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He actually knocked down some free throws that made it a little more interesting than we would have liked there towards the end. For your Bobcats, again, a number of scorers, and Jet Longwell's knocking down a few buckets, scoring 6 points. Canyon Gerber scoring 8, going 2 of 6 from the free throw line. Jeez, Cody Bomengen scoring, scored 4 points. Ellis Weber scored 4 points. Del Dukes going 0-2 from the free throw line. Armani Dukes again having a good career night with 22 points, and he's shot 11 free throws, only missed 9 of 11, having a great night. And then Brody Potter having a great game as well, scoring 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 points for him. So big men really working hard in this game. So Bobcats win this one 60-49, and again, that's with a 3 at the end. So Bobcats win by 11. Tomorrow night, Travis, we go to Mountain View. So we'll be traveling on the road again, where we got the Mountain View Buffaloes, beat them during the opening tournament of this year. Got them by 11, I think up by 20 a couple different times in that. So Bobcats have an opportunity to go have a 2-0 weekend. We'll be with the Lady Cats as well, where they had lost to Mountain View earlier, but hopes they can come in and steal one away from Mountain View as well. Any thoughts here at the end of this one?
No, just what we talked about at halftime, Kev. A lot of team play, unselfish play. Boys are playing with more confidence. I'm hoping this is kind of our redemption tour down in the southwest corner,
right,
and then head back more for some conference play next week. So yeah, super excited with this one, and hopefully we can have another one tomorrow playing the same kind of game.
Absolutely, and yeah, hopefully a good confidence boost for them to play the ball that they know how to play and what they've been doing. And I agree with you. You kind of said it at halftime that it was kind of what we hadn't been seeing. So hope that they keep it going. And with that, we will check out for the evening. This is Kevin Gerber alongside Travis Bomengen on 101.7 KDNO, and also on the YouTube channel WyoToday. Thanks for joining us this evening. Thanks to all of our sponsors, and we will see you tomorrow afternoon, 11:30 for the girls' game, 1 o'clock for the boys' game.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry